We've been hanging out all day.
So, what do I even talk about with you that I haven't already talked to you about with?
How's your dream?
How did I dream?
How did you dream?
I dreamt. Did I dream? I don't remember if I dreamt or not.
Do you even dream,
do you
bro?
dream a lot?
No, I don't dream like
at all.
Hardly ever, dude.
You know, they say like if you don't dream a lot that you're not hitting your REM cycle or something.
I get a ton of sleep though.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I ever wake up in the middle of the night, I'll check on Orion and I'll go pee. That's about it. But I've never had a hard time falling asleep or staying asleep.
So I've always, since I was a little kid, it's not that I have a hard time falling asleep, but it just takes me way longer than everybody else I've noticed.
Really?
Yeah. So I used to hate it. I was like a little bitch all the time when I would spend the night at my friends' houses because like they would fall right asleep. All my friends would. Like if it was a bunch of people at one person's house, everybody would be asleep, and I'd be like, "Dude, this house is fucking scary." I'd be like,
"Haunted."
I'd be like looking around and stuff. Yeah. And I'd be like, "Hey, dude, like, does your grandma still live with you?" And he'd be like, "What? No,
she died 10 years ago."
Yeah, and I'm like, "Yeah."
What's she doing over there though?
Yeah.
What's she over there?
Yeah. And I'm like, I wake up my friend. I'm like, "Dude, what? Somebody's coming in your house." And he's like, "Oh, it's just my uncle. He gets here at 2:30 every day."
Bro, why couldn't you tell me that? Why didn't you tell me that before?
Why does he work nights? And he's like, "Nah, that's just when he comes home."
Yeah.
But why? I don't understand.
I love those.
There has to be more to the story.
Those non-explanations, just like, yeah, bro, it's just the way it is.
Yeah. He just does that.
He just does that, dude. Because he's a grown man with his own agency.
Yeah, that's another thing that's weird is growing up a certain way, you don't realize that other people grow up different ways.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? My uncle just lives with me. Like, what do you mean? Why does my uncle live with me? Does your uncle not live with you?
He just lives with me.
Yeah, when you're like in the 4th grade or something. Yeah. Your uncle doesn't live with you?
You're like, bro,
that's weird.
And he's like, bro, I didn't make the choice to have my uncle live with me. He just does. He just lives with me.
Yeah, like I call that shit God.
Yeah. Dude, I put that on God.
I re-listened to Pillow Talk the other day from Lil Dicky. Mm-hmm. Holds up, bro. Yeah? It holds up. I was like in stitches. I was laughing so hard. Oh my God.
Dude, Dave, what's it called? Dave? All About Dave?
Dave, yeah. It's just Dave.
Oh, so good. It's so good. My name's Dave.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
My name, yeah. Well, what was the kid's name that he was doing the benefit show for?
Oh, I don't remember.
John. John's gone. Yeah. What's the course? John's gone.
It's so ridiculous.
I know, dude.
And then when who's the other white rapper that shows up and like
Macklemore?
Oh yeah, is it Macklemore?
It's funny because like they were like, oh, you're a rapper, right? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, and they're like Macklemore?
He's like, not like him really, but yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's just because he's white, basically.
Yeah.
And then Macklemore actually shows up. He's like, thanks, bro. He takes the mic from him.
Yeah, dude, that's where on our Instagram, that's where I got that clip when the guy's like,
oh, you're a real rapper.
Yeah, and he's like,
yeah.
Like, he's like, what the fuck is that supposed to be?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because we get that about our podcast sometimes. You know, people.
You guys are an actual podcast.
People have known us for like a long time, and then they listen to the podcast. They're like, "Wow, your podcast is actually like, it sounds really good and stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah,
yeah." It's
was it supposed to sound bad? You expected it to just sound bad?
You know, it's funny.
After all these years,
I think a lot of people that start their own podcast, they do it with like their mic,
their phone,
with their laptop mic or like their phone mic. You know,
yeah.
So I'm sure their buddies have probably started up a couple podcasts before. Mm-hmm. So hey, dude, check out my true crime my podcast. It's free. It's on YouTube. You can go listen to it. Yeah. And it's just like somebody like in their damn phone mic, like. And then all of a sudden, that's when they found the blood-stained covered glove.
Yeah. Mom, I'm recording.
Yeah, and then you hear stuff in the background, just like things like shuffling around. It's like,
Mom, stop vacuuming.
And then he said, if the glove don't fit, you must acquit. It's like, and they also have zero personality. Yeah, there's the wind going too.
Wind blowing.
It's like, are you doing this on the way to the bank? Like, I'm sure you can do this when you don't have errands to run.
We know, like, we've known since a very young age. Like, we've always said that if we're gonna put out anything, like, we want to make the best product we can make. Yeah. And so the first step,
and if we're gonna put out, give us a couple of drinks first.
Yeah. I mean, at least buy me a drink.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
But it's like, if you want to make professional equipment. Oh, sorry, I did that wrong. If you want to make professional equipment, damn it, what the fuck?
No, you got.
What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
If you want to make a professional product, you have to use professional equipment.
I agree.
So it's like if you just want to, you know, fuck off and just make some bullshit, that's fine. Do it. You know, who cares?
Yeah. You could be the next Cameron Clark, Beth Doe podcast.
Yeah, but I mean,
making shit.
Call me crazy. I want the worst part of my podcast to be my personality.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I want the audio to be good. I want I want everything that I can control to be good. And then then you're just stuck with what I have to offer.
Yeah, and it's cool too because like that's one of the big compliments we get is like, bro, your stuff sounds really good. It's like, yeah, I know that.
My first response is always Justyn is an audio engineer. So
there you go.
yeah.
That should stop all the questions too. They're just like, oh okay, yeah, oh yeah, sick, yeah.
And like I think
Yeet, what's up, Brand Broden? Is that dead Beth on the screen behind you? I doubt Beth has an ass like that.
Ass like that. What's up, Bram?
Oh,
I miss you, dude. I haven't seen you in too long.
I know, man.
I seen you like every week for like 6 weeks, and then you just MIA. You know what I mean?
I'll say this time and time again. Bran is always my favorite guest. Always, hands down.
You just bring good energy.
Hands down.
I'll be on later, maybe. Why does maybe have a question?
Never mind. I hate him as a guest.
Are you telling us maybe, or are you saying maybe?
Lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't be nice to me.
Hey, Brand, did you? Hey, Brand, did you remember the song, the Chinese song? Were you there for that? Were you there for that song? Because I got some cool drops. I don't know how long it's been.
It's got a super funny word in the chorus.
Yeah. No, you don't know?
Let me play this. I should play the song for him, right?
Yeah, play
the song for him.
Actually, listen to my drop first. Should I do the drops first?
No. Let's do the song first, and then we'll do the drop, and then we'll do the chop and screwed.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, son. Let's see.
So the reason why we found this song is because Justin's a little troll, and he thinks it's funny that there's a offensive word mixed into the Chinese language, and it means something completely different. But for whatever reason, it's so funny.
It's so good,
and it's like we came. It's like we came for the word and we stayed for the music. At least in my case, because. Like I
wouldn't even know how to search for it, so I'm just going through all my watch time on YouTube.
It's type in WOWKIE. Yep, there it is. The top one.
Dude, look at you, my man.
Yep.
All right, Brand. This is probably the 8th time in a row we played this song also. It's just magical.
I know, but I legitimately do like the song. It's like poppy and like it's like a cool version of like K-pop, but it's C-pop. Chinaman's.
What did
we can skip this long ass intro though.
You want to do it? Okay. All right, Brand, here we go. He typed it in. Yeah, dude. That's it's the funniest word.
Yep.
Oh, dude, but you have no idea though. Just wait for it.
Yeah.
He already likes it. I can tell you. I can tell you he already likes it. Don't you, Brand? I can tell. I know this. I know his musical taste.
We're not singing that part for obvious reasons. So what do you think? Pretty good, right? Hey, my
production quality is top notch, but also musical quality, right, Brand?
One of my favorite parts though is like the little kind of like bridgey part.
Oh, this part right here?
It's after this, I think.
Yeah, where it slows down, right? Where it drops. Brand, wait for it.
No, it's after this part. That's right. He repeats the same word over and over again.
There it is. That's how it starts.
I don't hate this.
That's how it starts.
Yeah, it's so catchy, right? Oh, right here. The dab right there.
Very catchy. Look, there he goes. He likes it, dude. Hey, Brand, wait for it. The most fire-ass verse of all time. And then,
I don't know this verse. I only know the first verse.
Don't forget the chingda.
Hey, it's pretty good though. I learned the first verse.
Not bad.
Right?
For a language that...
Word for word?
Yes. For a language that you're not fluent in.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm saying. When I do it, you know? You know what I mean?
Very catchy. Oh, I already said that. Brand, here we go. Brand. Oh, Brand.
Yeah, the dance moves are fire too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Brand.
Okay, so all of that was just so I can show you some new drops that I have.
We just got lost in it, man.
Yeah. So I made this because we were going on the NIG podcast. So me and Justyn actually did the same bit where we're gonna make a new we're gonna make a theme song for you, or like an opener song, right? And Justyn played this super long added tune trombone thing, and it was like unbearably bad trombone, and it was pretty hilarious. And then I just acapella'd the first verse. So I was like, Zemanu kuna itewe hara. And I went through the whole thing, and then I just had this drop.
Which works perfectly because it's the NIG podcast.
Yeah, so through the course of their show, like when I just kept dropping it over and over again. And then I don't want to get Reed in trouble, so I'm not gonna say nothing.
Oh yeah.
Let's just say Reed got really drunk and some stuff happened. But yeah, check out this drop that happened from Magic. Okay, so I got the cool like techno-y part, and then somehow my computer, I didn't edit it at all. My computer like edited it when it was uploading the files. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it's just magic.
This is the beginning of Skynet. The computer now has a mind of its own, and it's like...
He was like, it would sound better.
It's like, this song is pretty good, but let me chop and screw a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
So now check it
He's
out.
from Crime Mob. Yo. Oh, do it again.
Yeah, it's missing a snare at the
end.
It
needs that last snare. Ha ha ha, that's real good. Have you watched Scissor 7 on Netflix? What does that mean?
No. That sounds sexual, though.
It's got to have something to do with either C-pop or the N-word. Yeah. And I'm excited either way.
What if it's not related at all? He's just like complete non sequitur.
Yeah. He's pretty good about keeping us on track, though. You know?
That's true, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He do be keeping us on track.
He do be.
Yeah, they call him the conductor, I think. In prison, that was his name.
I've heard them call him that. I have, yeah. Hey, but I got a funny story for you.
Choo, let me hear it. Yeah, bend over, let me hear it. Hey, wait, did you announce that we're on? Because I want Reed and Jeremy to hurry up and
Yes, I did. I announced it. They are
late.
Late.
Yeah. Is it funny, like, after they come on the show so often that we just expect them to be there?
Yeah, where the hell are they?
As soon as we go live, we're like, well, dude, where's Germany?
Like we're at one unit, right? And
he hasn't said it's your boy yet.
When we go live, we go live.
Or
so where are
that
they?
Boy or whatever he says.
All artwork from Japan is like a straight acid trip or strange acid trip. Or it seems to be
China.
recently.
Why did you change it to Japan?
Did I say Japan?
Yeah.
I guess I was thinking about anime for a second.
You fuck.
China. Okay, my bad.
You just completely read it wrong.
But he also says art word China. Okay.
Or TI to be recently. What?
Man, he's making me all dyslexic and shit over here.
I know, me too, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Are you talking about TIP? You know?
Yeah, he's talking about TIP.
The rapper?
All right, so my buddy told me, he's like, man, he's like, I did a bad thing this weekend. I'm like, what'd you do? I said, what'd you do, my man? He goes,
I did a bad thing.
He goes, I messed up. I messed up bad,
Wonder
bro.
what it was.
And I was like, dude, tell me about it. He goes, all right.
Yeah.
So he says, so I was such a hoe ass N-word on Taco Tuesday. I'm reading this word for word. I'm such a hoe ass N-word on Taco Tuesday. I met this chick up at Taco Diner in Dallas. The conversations weren't good and she didn't have a lot to offer. So we had about 3 rounds of drinks and shots. She was lit and I kind of was.
Oh my God, this sounds rapey already.
I wanted to meet up with my squad at a different bar, but she didn't want to. So ... Dude, he made me wait like 5 minutes for the rest of the story. I'm like, come on, dude, come on.
Dude, also, he sounds like the coolest guy in the world.
I like this guy a lot.
Like the way he texts, I'm like, man, that guy sounds so cool.
He's talking about squads,
I know,
lit.
right? I wish I hung out with my squad.
Check out how cool this is. I told her, let me go use the restroom. I took the back exit and dipped on her.
Dang,
Yep,
bro.
dipped on the bill, blocked her snaps and texts, never heard from her again. Well, yeah, I mean, you made sure that you wouldn't hear from her.
Yeah, if you block her.
I am now scared
you
to
wouldn't
be
hear from
anywhere around that area. She may kill me. Bill was probably an easy $130.
Dang,
and he
dude.
told like our group chat this too, like before giving or after giving me all these details, he goes,
Yeah.
because we have like 2 other girls in the chat,
Yeah.
and he goes, I did what you guys do to us.
Oh shit!
He said
dude.
this is payback. I was
all-
like, get their asses, dude.
In all fairness, though, like $72.50 of that was hers, right?
Oh, sure.
So
Yeah.
you know, he really only skipped out on $72.50.
Yeah, especially if it's a bad date. She should be
no,
expecting.
my math is wrong.
No, I think your math is
Whatever,
where it's
like
supposed to be.
half of that
Get
is.
'em.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think there should always be like a bad date tax. You know, like if the date is going bad, like you should be able to start like checking
owe
off.
me.
Yeah, checking off like marking tallies or whatever, and then at the end of it, it's like, well, there's 14 tallies. These are the 14 times that I thought that this was a bad date. So
Dude.
you will pay 14% more than you thought you were going to pay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's still kind of fair, right? So it's
Yeah.
not like you got to break the bank, you know?
Yeah.
But it's a really, really bad date.
You know-
Like, hey, these are 100 tallies right here because this is how bad it was. You pay 100% of the thing.
I've never seen this happen before, but this is complete anecdotal. It's like third party story. But somebody said that they were dating somebody, I think, or it was somebody's dad. I forgot. It was some dad, right? And that when he would go to restaurants, he would bring a stack of 21s, right? And when the waiter or waitress would come, he would say, look, this is your tip now. If you do well, it'll stay that. And, you know, like every time
I mess up, take $1 away.
Take $1 away, yeah. Like, what a fucking dick.
That's
am I
terrible.
right, bro?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, just do the fucking math at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have to fucking make it some kind of like
Rub it in their face.
fucking Hunger Game shit. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's exactly what it is. He just ensured that waiter or waitress, they're just gonna be
Super nice to you and rub their balls on your food.
yeah, maybe, but I bet they're gonna be like on edge the whole time too. Like,
Yeah.
man, what if like, there's not enough ice in his tea? Like, just
I know.
why would you do that to somebody? It's just
Yeah.
mind games.
Yeah, especially because like not everybody wants the same kind of service. You know, some people are like, "Oh, you're annoying me. I'm just trying to talk to my friend right now.
Yeah.
You keep coming up every 3 seconds and asking if I need more ice."
Yeah, sir, I'm a different waiter.
Yeah.
I've never talked to you before.
Mm.
Yeah, you people.
Like I'm triplets and we all work here.
I am triplets.
Yeah. And that's how that went.
This is pretty good though, right? That's a pretty good story. Hey, that's one for the men. Brand, go ahead and mark that for us, please. That is one for the men. Actually, Flapjack too. If you go ahead. I want a scorecard up here, right? So it's going to say men on one side, women on the other side, and it's going to have a line right down the middle so we can keep track. Go ahead and mark 1 for the men for me, please, so we can keep track of that.
Can I be on the Simpy Cuck team of like the
Sippy cut team.
the White Knight, and I'll be on the women team or whatever?
Oh shit! We got a simpy cuck over here.
Yes, bitch.
We got a simpy cuck over here. You ready?
Yes, bitch.
You ready for a sweet ass song, my man?
Yeah, but only if it's about women empowerment.
What do you think I always listen to, my man? I know you've already heard this song like 3 times today, but
Yeah, it's okay. It's good.
Brand says that's a good team. Brand, listen to this shit, dude. Spotify came through again, son. They came through.
Yeah, they came through with the track.
Can I offer you a milkshake?
I never heard that.
For you and your goons. I think he says for you and your goons.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's very like Quentin Tarantino. You know what I mean? You got like the tough guy.
That's
like,
right, in the diner?
Yeah, and they're like drinking milkshakes for some reason.
Ships and ladders, life has been a roller coaster with you.
Roller coaster. Roller coaster, baby.
It don't matter, it's a game that I ain't willing to lose.
I think all these songs are about fucking, right?
'Cause there ain't no winning with you.
I think so, yeah, because she comes first, so that means she won.
Yeah.
So there's no winning with her. A milk snake.
Only if she gets up and goes home, you know?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that episode of Always Sunny when Dennis finally gets married, and every morning she wakes up, he's like, "There's cab fare right there on the nightstand for you." She goes, "This is the 4th morning you've done that. We're married now. I live here."
I remember that. Yeah. He's like,
He's like, "Oh, Marie."
yeah, I love you. Goonies never say die.
That's true.
Yeah.
Goonies never say die.
It don't matter, it's a game that I ain't willing to lose.
I don't matter, baby.
That's a powerful line, though. It's a game that I ain't winning to lose.
Yeah, I ain't
You know what I
winning
mean?
to lose.
I ain't gonna be first to be last. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, looky here.
Looky
See
here.
these trophies on my shelf?
Y'all looking here?
You know how I got those?
How you get them?
Shit, I mean, some of them protection, but we ain't gotta talk about that right now, all right? We're talking only about the good ones right now, baby.
Brand says milk snakes are the worst. I know, dude. They be hiding all up in your cereal and shit.
Oh, no, that's so disgusting.
In a roller coaster with you.
Kind of reminds me of that Rose Voice song.
Just like ruin it.
Oh.
Oh, here's Jackson.
Oh! What's up, baby girl?
Dude, where have you been, man? Like, I was about to start calling the prisons and hospitals.
Yeah, we're about to start calling the morgue, man.
Yeah, like
Well,
looking
is there-
for you, like.
Is there a big fat ass finger, big hand ass looking ass up in there dead?
Did you receive one huge Jack fan?
I imagine the shipment was a big wooden box. Did you get one of those recently?
Yeah, most of the box was occupied by fat fingers.
By fingers. You know, whenever you open it up, it was like those silly snakes spilling out of a can.
Yeah, it smelled like rubber for some reason.
Yeah. Hey, check this out. I also want to do this. Here's the remix.
Tire rubber. That's why.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's a remix of the same song?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
That's groovy, baby.
It's a twofer.
Hey, what's good, Bart?
Flapjack?
Flapjack in the house.
A milkshake
A milk snake.
for you and your
gross.
goons.
You and your goons, baby.
You're so clever and you never lose. You can start a new life with a benefit, knowing that it's never you.
I think I like this one better.
Be in the road. Ships and ladders, life is in a roller coaster with you. When I'm not with you.
With you. Hey, Yasuke.
Yasuke!
Everybody take a shot for Justin's birthday. I'm still drunk, son. Dang, dude.
Drunk.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Justin, by the way.
Oh, thanks, my man.
It's not his birthday anymore, but.
Yeah, y'all are late. Y'all late.
Yeah.
You weren't there for me. I don't care about you.
Yeah,
you don't care
we can take a
about
pool for
me.
your birthday.
Yeah, that's cool. We can do
Birthday
that.
pool.
Birthday pool.
This old ass bitch is 29 now.
Woo! I made it. I joined the club. I didn't die. I didn't join the 27 club, which is a good thing, you know.
Oh, yeah. I think the 27 club is only for famous people, though.
Buddy. Our podcast has 134 episodes. What are you talking about?
Happy birthday, Granny. Color purple time. Where you at?
Where you at?
Cause there ain't no winning with you.
Fabby. By the way, dude. Oh, the flapjack cup was so good. Honest, like I know it wasn't. Well, it was decently long. Dude. It was
my
like
God, we were
17.
laughing.
Oh, dude, we were cracking up. But man, that cut that you put in there of us on NIG's stream when Alex is like pretending to pour it in my mouth. I'm like, pour it in my mouth already.
Oh, yeah,
I
dude.
don't remember the dude, and I still had my orange shirt on.
That's next level. Hey, Flapjack, you'll probably enjoy this drop. I want you to hear it first.
Oh, dude.
Before Germany and Reed
This is a world
jumps
premiere
on.
right here, dude.
Check this out. See if you recognize these voices. Where is it? Where did I put it?
Fucking greenlit.
You know what the funny thing
Yeah,
is that he
you
didn't
like
edit
that?
that at all. That's just one entire. He's cracking up over there. That's just one episode of NIG podcast. Is what that is.
Yeah, boy. And you know what's funny? When I was like actually going through their podcast looking for us, there's this one part that I didn't touch at all, and Reed goes and then there was about 10 seconds of
yeah.
silence.
And then Jeremy goes.
Yeah.
and then they both go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Alex goes. This
It's
is
too
their
easy.
show.
It's too easy. Oh, yeah.
This is their show.
No, because I didn't know if Justin was thinking that I edited
man.
it like that, but I was like, nope, that was
It's so good.
pure feed.
But like they're the type of guys that even though I hear all those it's so enjoyable to me. You know what I mean? Because like their pure hearts, like it's I love everything they do.
I couldn't decide to do the in-read word clip or that one. I thought about doing that too, but I was like, I don't know if I want to like, get him in trouble or something.
He was just singing a Chinese lyric though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He was like really drunk. Like the next day, I think I commented about it. He was like, "What? I don't remember that.
I don't say that word."
I was like, "You're singing the Chinese song, remember?" And it was like, I don't know. He was really drunk. He was really drunk because like I hit the drop and he just came back and from like taking a pull or something. He was like, "Hey," he just started singing it and we're all like, "Whoa, Reed,
we're still alive, buddy. Save that for the after show."
Yeah, and then we got clonked. Yeah, you got to keep.
I'll be the snare, dude. I'll be the snare on that one. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I'll keep us on track.
Dude, I wanted to like save these and just unleash them as they're funny, but now that Flapjack's here, I can't help it.
It's too hard.
Can I just show him? Can I just show all of them?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead, show them all.
Okay.
Jeremy kept talking about it yesterday, and he was like, "I didn't do that."
Dang it. Okay, so Flapjack, I got a couple more drops for you.
You listen to these drops, little boy.
They're like, penis, poo-poo.
Oh my god.
They're like, penis, poo-poo.
It's so good, man. It's so good.
It's funnier if you play it twice, I think. You know? And then I got this one.
Chuck dick.
Yeah.
Chuck dick.
Chuck dick.
Oh.
Dick. Chuck dick.
That's Reed's drop, dude. Every time he comes on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Reed coming at you.
Games.
Man, I got this one for Germany.
Learn it, respect it, jack off to it, crank your fucking hog.
There it is. Yeah. I think.
Are they a little quiet?
Yeah, but I think your laptop is kind of quiet, right? Is your volume all the way up?
Yeah, it might
Ships
be.
and ladders.
Yeah, it's shit, it's way quiet.
Ooh, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm gonna do it softly.
Do softly. Kill me softly.
Games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Justin, what's up, buddy? How are you? I think I have a couple of sound bites on here.
Give my playlist another song.
Oh, dude, I did. You missed
didn't
it.
see that one?
You missed it. You were okay. Here, let me go ahead. I'll play it one more time for him. I'll cut this out of the audio version.
Learn it, respect
This will be just this.
jack off to it, crank your fucking hog.
Crank your hog to this one. The games one is my games. All right, Flappy, here you go.
Not this one.
Chuck dick.
Hey,
Flappy, this is what I was telling you about, baby. I was like,
Flapjack.
I got just the one for you.
On a unicorn across the universe.
Could I offer you
Rainbow Cowboy.
for you and your goons?
Milkshake for your goons, baby.
You're so clever that you never lose.
Never lose, you never lose. Dude, I just realized I want to be Andre 3000.
Ships and ladders.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Andre 3000 is so cool.
Coaster with you. When I'm loving you.
Dude, Andre 3000 might have been the most like swaggerific man of all time.
Dude, that man also doesn't care about anything besides his music, like his tonality. Like,
I was about to say, did he do something bad that I don't know about?
no, not that I know of. Even then, I wouldn't care.
This happened to me recently. I was talking about SPM, and I was like, dude, SPM was so fire. And
Oh,
it was awesome.
dude.
And then somebody was like,
He raped a kid.
Yeah, he went to prison for rape.
Yeah, dude.
For or was it Sagittary or?
Dude, it was like
I think it was Sagittary
I
rape,
think so.
right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And then I didn't know how to feel. Like, does that mean I don't listen to his music anymore?
But then again, like, dude, we had that whole episode because of
Oh yeah, Michael Jackson.
yeah, because of that documentary, and it was like, do you still can you separate the art from the artist?
Yeah.
And
We said yes.
yes. But then you get to like the guy from Lost Prophets, and
Yeah.
it's like, well, I didn't really like them in the first place,
Well,
but like,
I like one song from them, but I really like that song.
okay, so would you still feel comfortable going back listening to it?
Okay, and I remember when we talked about it, my answer was yes, I would, but I haven't. So, I don't know. You know?
Yeah. Maybe it's just not time.
It was
Maybe
standing
we'll
from the rooftops, everybody scream your heart out.
Yeah.
That one, you know?
I don't think I've ever heard a Lost Prophets song.
It's that one. I would say, like, let's play it, but fuck it, let's play it, right?
Okay.
Or what do you think? How do you feel?
Yeah, I guess. Guys!
I mean, like, what he did was, like, so horrific.
Yeah, but
though.
the entire band didn't rape a baby. So, like, I
That's
get
true.
it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's true.
Yeah.
That's a
I
good
get it.
point.
And also, the drummer, he was the later stage drummer, is Elon Rubin,
Nobody cares
who
about
is
drummers, Justin. Fuck.
one of the greatest musicians, dude. The guy he's like Tame Impala, right? He tames Impalas with his sounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he was a drummer.
You uncultured swine. I understand that you probably don't understand how insane that is. Your little peanut brain can't take it.
Hey, okay, before I play this.
Is this the baby rapist?
Yeah, the vocalist is. But
That's Flapjack Stream music word. I told you, man. We know good music on this show. You know what I mean?
So this guy, there's this. No, I don't want to talk about it. Never mind. He might listen, and he's gonna be like, oh man, he's gonna feel bad, but be sad about it. I'll tell you later.
At least I hope he didn't rape babies.
No, he didn't. But he
There
just
you
made
go.
like a bad joke, and I was like, good one.
Oh, it was too much for you?
It wasn't too much. It was just like, one of those like weird like one-liners.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, bro. Oh shit, dude. I love this song. I fucking love this song, bro. It makes me sad that he tainted it with his taint.
Dude, no.
Our fun.
Cloud exotic.
This is like a fucking classic like senior song. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Oh, dude, like
And this is like in the
what's that one song?
Hey, who's Jared Leto in?
30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah, this was like in the heyday of 30 Seconds to Mars.
Oh, I have heard this
So
one.
you can, yeah. Everybody scream your heart out. It's just like a triumphant, like, romp, you know what I mean? It's like when you're young, dumb, full of cum, and like the scene movement is in full swing. You know what I mean? You're just like, yeah, bruh. Yeah, bruh, you know?
What's
You're
God
you're
damn.
Like this. Wait, hold on, you're like this.
The rain is pouring down. What's that? What's that one band that was like super big, like right around this time, and they were big for oh my god, I cannot remember.
Oh, Weekend Warriors. Is what
No,
you're thinking of.
no, but they were bigger. They were bigger. They had a much bigger.
Weekend for the Warriors. That one, you remember?
No, shit. What song is that? What band is that?
All American Rejects.
No. Close to that.
Move Along.
No.
That's what it's not. Well, you just
No,
said
so
sounded like it.
It was. I know. It wasn't All American Rejects, but it was another band that was
Yeah.
like a little heavier, like right in this vein right here, but maybe a little bit more musically inclined. You know what I mean?
Oh, Medina Lake.
More in that area.
Oh shit. I'm just
Maybe a little bit more poppy.
He says Vampire Weekend.
That Alex, you look like you know shit about this. Is drinking homemade milkshakes without any sugar or shit like that instead of eating meals a good way to lose weight? Oh.
I wouldn't say it's a good way. It's a good way to lose weight in that like you can lose weight that way, but you can't get a full nutritional profile from just drinking milkshakes. So unless you order online like a meal replacement that has a complete like macro and micronutrient profile. So I don't know if they sell it in your country, but look up Huel, Huel, and theirs is like pretty badass. And they also have like a vegan version if you fuck with that. I don't really give a shit, but and those like if you wanted to, you could just drink those shakes all day and not eat, and technically you'd still have all your bases covered health-wise. And it's like an easy way to cut calories because you don't have to think about what you're gonna eat. You just drink your shake and that's your food. Don't even think about it, you know. But yeah, if all you care about is losing weight and you don't give a shit about being healthy, which like some people don't, yeah, you could do it like that. You know what I mean? But just you got to make it with like, you know, fucking fruits and veggies. You got to add veggies in there too, bro. Up to you. But
I found the song.
Back to us. Okay.
I found
Vampire Weekend,
No.
heavier like Coldplay. Coldplay is pretty much heavy metal. Changed my mind. Dude, I fucking missed you, Hugh
I
Jack
know,
fan.
man,
Oh,
me too.
dude, you know what you miss, Hugh Jack fan? I forgot who he was talking to, but Jeremy dropped a when you drop your pants, does it echo? Or
Oh, dude, yeah, in your honor, man.
yeah,
in
he
your,
threw one in
your memory,
just for you,
just for you.
because you were MIA. Oh yeah,
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Did I? My first live performance ever. I played this. I played the clincher and Crank That. Like it was a medley.
My first ever live performance, I played Sugar We're Going Down,
Oh, hey.
and like 3 originals. Yeah,
Oh, yeah? In originals? And we just played covers.
originals. Yeah, bro.
It was at Eric's school when I won their talent show. I didn't even go to that school.
Yeah, and that's how you like made late.
Here I am, pouring my heart onto these rooftops.
Dude, and the drums on this song are
Yeah.
badass.
I know it sounds like gunshots.
Exactly what I need. From up here, the city lights burn like 1,000 miles of fire, and I'm here to sing this anthem of our dying day.
Is that Danny?
For a second, I
Like it's Danny right there. Hey, buddy, are you ready to start the show, my man?
Oh, I guess. Sorry,
I can't believe it.
I forgot I was hosting.
Here we go.
I'm just having too much fun. That's what I do when I get on this show, bro. I just start having too much fun. I don't give a shit about fucking hosting because I'm just having so much fun. I'm just having so much fucking fun that it doesn't even matter what's going on. I don't even have to keep us on track because we just go with the flow of things. We just let the flow go and we just make it do what it do, you know?
I do. I know what you mean.
Okay, now I'm out of breath. I'm gonna go ahead and take a breath, but I'm gonna let you talk for a second.
I'm gonna let you say
Hold on, I'm gonna let you talk, but first I just gotta say that fucking Beyonce killed it tonight.
And then whenever you come on the show, you can have fun, and all you can do is have fun, and the fun is happening, and it doesn't matter what's going on, but you have fun.
Hey, and we're back. It's the show where we have fun and we talk fast sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, we sure do. It's a good day, man.
The show, by the way, is Idiotsyncratic.
Oh, it's your boys.
Obviously, it's your boys, Idiotsyncratic. I'm your host for today, Alex, and that's your co-host for the day, Justyn.
It's me.
Is him.
It's me.
And you know, on today's show, we're gonna be talking about a lot of shit.
A lot of shit, man. You like
You know what
talking
I mean?
about shit because we got a lot of it for you.
When we don't have guests, then we mostly just fucking hang out.
That's true.
do-
Shit, we have Brand coming on later.
Oh yeah, we do. I forgot. Okay, Brand's gonna be on later, so he didn't give me a teaser, but we'll get to that later.
Well, he's a piece of shit, so
Yeah, that's true.
you know what I mean.
He just sucks, but at least he's reliable sometimes.
But he sucks, but he's our suck.
He's reliable every time, half the time.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so Justin's gonna be talking about. It's basically like Rick and Morty, but with aliens. Even though aliens are already in Rick and Morty, you're talking about. I know what you're talking about because I had like 9 people requested to me, including Yasuke, 80. What is it?
1885.
Yeah. But I forgot what it was called. But I know what you're talking about.
I'll go ahead and count that.
Solar.
Solar Opposites.
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah.
Yep, it's a brand new show from the creator or one of the creators of Rick and Morty, Justyn Roiland, who actually voices Rick, Morty,
Yeah.
Mr. Poopy Butthole, Mr. Meeseeks, and about 900 billion other characters on the show.
He's so talented.
He really is, and it's always the same voice, and you just can't help but look past it and just enjoy the character, no matter what. You know, it's some of the most lazy voice acting I think I've ever heard, but it works every time, dude. Come get your fake doors. It's the same guy.
Dude, is he the Did you watch that D&D show I told you about?
Harmon Quest?
Yes.
No, but
Oh, never mind. That's Dan Harmon.
Dan Harmon
It's in the name.
is the co-creator of Rick and Morty. It's,
Oh, well,
it's
there you
Dan
go.
Harmon
Perfect.
and
Okay.
Justyn Roiland.
That's
so
why I thought it might have been him.
I
but-
guarantee you Roiland's probably been on there a couple times.
Yeah. Oh,
They're like best friends.
I don't know. Maybe I gotta. Well, I haven't seen all of it anyways. I don't know why I'm like, thinking about it. You know?
What's it on, by the way? Is it on Hulu?
I forgot. It was on some other fucking like hipster streaming service that just had nothing but like fucking.
Hululu?
No, it had like obscure animes, like not even good ones, and it had like some just random shit.
Quibbly?
But that was one of them. It wasn't Quibbly, but it was something like that. Where it's like who even has that? And
Crackle.
and then the one guy's like, oh hey,
I like it.
Watch this show. It's a fucking Quibbly original, and you're like,
I want to watch that.
fuck, I'm not giving them $5.
Who's in it? John Candace Johns. shit.
Why is their name in versions?
Was that a Rick and Morty skit we just did?
I don't know. Was it?
Michael and Pikel. Well, I think after last night, I think we might be way more into watching Harmon Quest than we were before.
Yeah, so Harmon Quest does a good job of showing like how the role playing aspect of it, like how entertaining it could be and stuff. Because I don't think the people that play like even roll dice, or actually some of them go on there and they're like, hey, I actually play. They can't say D&D on there because it's like licensed.
I actually play this game.
Yeah, so they're like, I want to throw my own dice. You know, it's a couple of them.
Yeah,
like you know that guy that's in like those Sprint commercials.
Yeah,
he's
on
like,
there.
I forgot what he's on, Big Bang Theory or something. He has curly hair.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
Can you hear me now?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's that one. But yeah, he was on there once, and he was like, "I'm gonna roll my own dice."
No, that's goddamn Thomas Middleditch from Silicon Valley, who is also one of he's also one of the main voices in Solar Opposites. He was on Rick and Morty too.
Is that the guy who? Did you see the newest fucking? Is it Zombieland?
He's super nerdy,
Stone,
right?
You know what Emma Stone?
Yes,
and I'm blanking on names right now.
It doesn't ring a bell, but we could describe him, right? He's super nerdy. He's got this like long, bulbousy kind of nose, reddish kind of hair, brownish. Like, that's him. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He was on there and he's like, I'm gonna roll my own dice, and he was actually like really fucking funny on there.
Dude, that guy is hilarious.
But yeah, so on that show, it shows you like how hilarious like the role playing aspect of it could be. You know.
So is that show like all just what's it called? Improv, basically. Like they're playing the game and then they animate it.
Honestly, I don't really know. Like they say that that's what happens.
Does it feel that way?
It's like too good sometimes. Where I'm like, I feel like they have a script. I don't think they say they don't have a script. I think, but I'm like, dude, this is fucking like hilarious and it's good shit. Like, how do they make it?
I might watch that next then.
But and like really like the brains behind it is the DM Spencer. Mm-hmm. He's fucking gnarly, bro. Like I mean, for most of them, he just rolls all the dice. You know what I mean? So like they just say like
probably to speed it up.
And he explains it a good way too. He says that like if it was a video game, he's the computer. You know what I mean? And so they tell him what they want to do, and he tells them what happens. You know? So basically, anyways, dude, just use putlock. Wait, I gotta rewind. I fucking love Jeremy.
Huge, you can cuss. It's okay, buddy. You can put the U in there.
I just imagine a emo standing in the rain.
Oh, talking about the songs we were listening to?
Oh, yeah.
It's ugly.
From up here, the city lights burn like 1,000 miles of fire. And I'm here to sing this anthem of my dying day.
Boom, dude. Put some
Of my dying day.
Put some emo swoops over our eyes, please. Huge Jack fan says, you too, Flapjack. Oh, I love everybody, but not you, Ghost Crawler. Just die already. Dude, the guy subs to us, so I don't want him to die. I don't want him to die.
Did you know that Huge Jack Flan?
Huge Jack Flan.
Because he's Mexican.
That's why. Yeah, because they're flying. Flapjack says, that's Brand. Just use a putlocker. And the guy from Deadpool. No, he's not in Deadpool. Oh, he's thinking about TJ Miller. No.
Oh.
So, but it's funny because they're both on the same show.
I think TJ Miller might have been on there too, bro.
I like that guy a lot.
TJ Miller.
Hollywood hates him. You know that?
Didn't he rape a girl?
Well, they said he stuck a bottle in a girl's ass.
Oh my god.
It's like
that's aggressive.
That is so egregious. Like it sounds like you're trying to put this man's career in the ground.
Also, I feel like that's not something that you just do.
He literally ate a batch of kittens. It's like I don't think anybody ever did that. It sounds like you're trying to
I'm more of a dog person.
You put my cat's head in your mouth.
Oh yeah, I ate a batch of kittens. Yeah, when Justin's cat was just a kitty, it was really small, so I put its head in my mouth.
Yep, and then I saw him.
It meowed inside. of me.
I saw him going down to do it too, and I was like, I hope he's gonna kiss him, and he goes, oh. and then the kitty just stops and he's like this and he just sitting there. Alex goes, and he goes, no. It's like, what was that?
The cat's head is inside my mouth and he just goes,
Is it like those toothbrushes where you can hear music while you brush your teeth?
Yeah, it's just like he doesn't even freak out or anything. He just stays completely still, and then he just meows inside of my mouth.
I think that's the cat equivalent of saying, hello? Anybody in here? Where am I?
He's like, I don't know what to do in this situation. Honestly, this is way beyond my idea of social norms.
I gotta say, I've never seen anybody put a cat in their mouth. Like, that's...
Well, you have now.
I'm glad I did.
And that was like 10 years ago.
That was like 10 years ago, yeah.
Oh my God, Flapjack just dropped a link. I get so scared when people drop links.
I do too. Hey, the good thing is...
Shit.
The good thing is
Here it comes.
Yeah, we don't have the... what do you think about this screen up right now? Flapjack, it better not be like animal cruelty or something. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's our boy. Wait, hold on. I gotta put this on the...
Yeah, pull it up. Pull it up. This one's good.
Oh, Flappy. Look, it's Dylan.
Good morning, Glenn. Tell us something your mom doesn't know.
Yeah. It's just perfect. Yeah, that's exactly how it went, dude.
I've seen that clip like 4 times, and I barely realized that the interviewer has long blue hair.
Holy shit, did he?
Oh, yeah.
I'll trust you on that, man.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Yes, bitch.
Big bite. Oh shit, Brand's dropping them big bites in there. Brand also says, I don't think they like him because he's a prop comic. Who he be talking about? Oh, talking about TJ Miller is who they're talking about. Dude,
TJ Miller's a prop comic? I didn't even know that.
Brand would have a lot more inside knowledge on why Hollywood hates him than we would, because I'm like, he big fat man, he funny. You know what I mean? But he, on the inside, could be like, well, he's actually a prop comic, which means that he's just a cardboard cutout of the industry, which means that he's really... I'm like, okay, well, he make fart jokes, so he funny.
I thought a prop comic means that it's like a Carrot Top. Like, they bring out, like, fucking props and shit.
What even is anything, right? You know what I mean, though? What even is anything?
Yeah. They're like, yeah. And I'm talking about your first adventure.
Talking about D&D last night.
Yeah.
My man. Yeah, brother. Yeah. Wait, hold on. You got one of these coming up. Oh! Yeah, deserve that. That's a prop comic. Oh, yes, that's a prop comic, Alex. But what is
Oh, cool. I did it.
But what does anybody even know about anything, right? You know what I mean?
About props or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
we got a prop right here, Brand.
Milady doth protest too much. Am I right? You know?
You know what I'm saying, boys?
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman.
I got a scoliosis. Am I right?
Hugh Jackman says, all I know is Hugh Jackman is the best acting. Wait, is the best everything. God damn it. Why am I placing words that don't exist into the sentence?
I don't know.
Dude,
it's like you can't read or something.
It's like I'm speed read. Like I'm trying to make Hugh Jackman say what I want him to say.
Dyslexia.
Flapjack says Justyn is not a virgin anymore with an E.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I took your virginity.
Dude, it took a while.
Yeah, you're prude as fuck. Yeah.
Took a whole lot of climbing.
But you know what? For a long time, though, you're like, you know what? I think I do want sex. And you're like, it just took you a while to just come around.
It took 29 years, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like,
But yeah, so last night, Justyn played his first game of D&D.
I sure did.
And we'll talk about it when we talk about it.
It's also not done, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, if it was like...
You said it's going to be a quickie.
Well, yeah, it's called a one-off.
But it's a longie.
It's called a one-off. Okay.
I prefer quickie.
But that's what happens with D&D.
No,
Actually, when I played with the NIG boys and Flapjack was there, it was supposed to be a one-off also. And it ended up rolling into another week. And I was like, sorry, guys, I can't make it. Like, I could only make it for the one-off. Yeah. So I was like, just kill me or
That's
something.
fine. Your characters are dead.
Yeah, I mean,
oh man,
it is what it is. I wouldn't expect them to like.
Could you imagine them being just like
wait for me to have availability? Me and Jeremy had a whole conversation about like your friends like flaking on like your part or like your campaign.
Don't you just hate when that happens, especially when they go to sleep in the middle of a show?
That's not the same thing.
No.
That's a different thing.
You're right.
I'm talking about like when you have like a set thing every week, like being on a podcast at 10 a.m. every week kind of thing.
Yeah.
And like I even brought that up. Like while I was playing Final Fantasy, while I was beating fucking Hell House, Germany was talking to me and we were talking about how...
You mean
like,
Jermaine Dupri?
Yeah, we were talking about how hard it is to like get a large group of people in the same place week after week and like for them to be reliable and all that kind of stuff. Blah, 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 blah. I'm loving it.
What the hell is going on?
Hugh Jackman says, I'm a simple man. I don't know big words. Flapjack says, I still need to play D&D in real life, for fuck's sake. Oh, yeah, you've only done it over Dick Sword. Fuck the EU. Sometimes no one plays it. Alex, you survived. Oh, I did? Cool.
Dude, it's so strange how nobody in the EU would be playing D&D. Like, that's their history. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how do you think you guys got there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The elves mated with the orcs and produced the British.
And Bungle's going to be your best friend. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
Bungle,
We're going to do whatever we can to save Bungle.
Bungle's Irish, bro.
I'm going to save Bungle, dude.
No, actually-
I'm going to save his little ass.
Wait, where would
His little hoe ass, you know what I mean?
where would dwarves be from? I was gonna say the Netherlands, but they're fucking tall. So
Mexico, because we are a notoriously small people. You know, it's not, on purpose.
well, it's funny though
Well, I
because
don't know.
I have like halfling characteristics.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like I got like I'm short, obviously.
Wait, what?
I have high constitution.
Okay, good.
No, actually, that's dwarven.
You should
Dwarves
have like a high
constitution.
center of gravity too. You know, like that should be
Oh,
added to.
dwarves are probably Polish.
Polish? You think so?
Yeah.
Or Turkish?
Or Turkish.
Oh, that's racist. That's the most racist thing he's ever
Oh,
said.
because they're hairy.
Wait, are dwarves hairy? Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, brother.
I'm not a big like fantasy guy. I think you kind of realize that by now, right?
Yeah,
like, I don't
yeah.
yeah, but baby.
Yeah, but with you
Hey,
can
looky
play
here.
D&D. You can play D&D in other settings.
I like the campaign we've got going. I know it's like a little baby weenie campaign right now, but I'm totally fine
I
with
worked
it.
hard on that, sir.
But I'm totally fine with as retarded and gay as it is. You know what I mean? It's fun, man. I like it a lot, and I'm like, we'll talk about it when we talk about it.
Yeah,
I'm excited about it.
Talk about.
Talk about it.
Okay, but before we talk about we're gonna talk about what do we talk about next? Where's the thing?
The recap. We gotta go do the recap.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about last week's show. Last week's show, it was pretty cool. It's the title was "It's Kiss Time." It was big ass episode 133. What?
I read that last night. I was like, I can't believe we named the episode "It's Kiss Time."
Yeah, it's kiss time. Yeah, because that was a quote from Justyn's interest, which was shitty jorts. He talked about back in the 90s, sometimes kids would have jorts and sometimes they would shit in them.
Especially when they had only Britney Spears and like Third Eye Blind CDs. You know
Basically, this was a Reddit hole.
Oh, so
Justyn,
good.
Can you give us a synapse of it?
I for sure can.
Oh, wait, real quick. Flapjack says, Justyn, did you start in a tavern?
No, so we started on a plane
Okay, it
on
was-
our way there.
It was no, but yes. Alex, throw a beholder at his ass. Well, they're level 5, so they would die.
I don't know what any of that means. A lot of shit last episode. Oh yeah, there was a lot of poop. So yeah, little shitty booty ass little boy. So he went to summer camp for a week. It was a church summer camp, by the way. That's a very important part because that's where you get your first BJ. Everybody knows that.
That's where you make lay.
That's where you make lay for the first time, right? In the eyes of God, it's okay. So
It's natural.
He goes there. He doesn't know anybody, and it's like, dude, he rounds the story off perfectly. Like he starts it with the whole like CD thing. So like this is back in the day when you bring your CD case and you guys start comparing shit. Like if you have like a card binder, right? It's like check out my blue eyes, check out my my Pokemon,
my reggaeton.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking, you know.
And so they start comparing stuff, and he's like, well, these kids have more than 2 CD slots in there. I can't fit in because all I have is Britney Spears, Baby One More Time, and it's like Third Eye Blind or something.
Blind, I think.
And all these other kids
No,
have
it was Everlast.
Everclear, right?
Oh shit.
Everlast is the boxing glove thing.
Which one was it then?
You too into like
Yeah, you're right.
fighting.
Yeah,
and
you're right.
shit, man. You just fight all the time.
Everclear.
Yeah,
I thought they were the same guy.
I thought so too. Silver Sun pickups, right? Is that one too?
Yeah.
Silverstein
pickups.
Silverstein pickups. Damn it, that's what it's supposed to be. I still get them mixed. Okay, so he doesn't have like shit to show anybody, so he like he hides his CD case and he's like, you know what? I listen to super cool underground stuff that you guys wouldn't know about. And they're like, oh, this kid's pretty cool. So then they finally get to the camp. He makes friends. He's a 6th grader. He makes friends with a bunch of 8th graders and 2 hot chicks because they're older than him, which means they're hot automatically.
Yeah.
So like they're hanging out and he's trying to impress them, right? So what he does is he throws on his flyest I'm talking flyest. Long tee, long white tee, right? His
straight dripping,
dude. Straight drip with it. Straight drip with his. He's got his utility jorts on. You know what I mean? Halfway down the shins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he puts on his. Oh, dude, he literally did put on knee-high white socks. You know what I mean? I hope they had like the blue and the red strips on them. You know what I'm saying? And he threw on his Doc Martens and shit. So he said he looked like a redneck clown. I think it was his description.
Yeah.
And
he was like a juggalo.
He looked like a juggalo. He probably had frosted tips too. So they're making their way to the local sock hop. You know, the Who Nanny. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And let's walk up the hill quick.
Let's go up the hill right quick.
Let's go to the mess hall.
I love how like that's like a focal point. Like, let's walk up that hill real quick. So they're just like hanging out, they're walking or whatever, and then like the two older boys start farting, and then like the girls are like, "Oh my god, it's the funniest thing."
Yeah, because the older boys are already 8th graders, so they already know what's funny.
Yeah, they're like, turn himself into a pickle. Nah, these guys are farting. Funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. So
and he's a 6th grader, so he looks to his left, right? That guy's farting. It gets laughs. He looks to his right. That guy's farting. It gets laughs. So he's like, okay, I see what we're doing out here. We out here farting.
We out here farting and shit.
All right, let's go then.
So he jumps in front of them, squats down. He's like, I got the perfect one brewing, right?
Dude, he's like, I'm gonna fart so hard these girls are gonna fucking take their shirts off and just start making out with me.
That's basically literally what he said. He goes, I'm gonna drop the biggest fart. These girls are gonna love me so much that they're gonna take turns kissing me. And he goes, it's kiss time. So
that's the title.
He proceeds to shit his pants.
It's hilarious.
Dude, he proceeds to shit his pants. He runs all the way across the camp, throws all of his clothes away except for his shitty jorts and his Doc Martens, makes his way back into his cabin, and as soon as he walks in, the other kids are looking in his CD case and they're like, we thought you had cool underground music, not Britney Spears. By the way, did you shit your pants? Oh, dude, he rounded it off perfectly.
Dude, Everclear is cool, but like, was it cool back then? I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't even know who they are. I know the name, and I can almost guarantee it's probably like a Pearl Jam type thing. You know what I mean?
Nah, a little different.
Yeah, a little different?
Yeah.
Think so? You probably know so.
Like, we don't know what it's like. You don't remember that song?
No.
We really don't know what it's like. Yeah, no, nothing.
I've been changing, will you never see me now?
Nah.
You like that?
No, it's like
it's my favorite song.
Unboxing. Let's check this thing out.
Son of a
See what we
bitch.
got.
I love the massage. Why the shit thumbnail? Oh, I love the message. Why the shit thumbnail was.
You've definitely heard this song, bro.
That bad.
Oh, it is Everlast, bro.
Does this hurt?
No.
I hurt myself. I hurt myself.
Wait, was it? I guess Everlast and Everclear is a band. I thought it was Everlast.
I thought Everlast was just those boxing gloves.
That is also true. But this is Everlast also. You definitely heard this song.
Nah.
Full of maze.
It hurt 10 out of 10 songs.
This guy's been on Rogan.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it John Everlast?
Actually, it might have been Everclear. I don't remember. Wait, I know Everclear is fucking strong-ass alcohol, but is it also an artist? Dude, what the fuck? Do we need to go? You got the article still up of that guy, the fucking Reddit or whatever?
I can find it.
You really might know what it's like. See, now you hear it? See, I did it perfectly. You just never heard the song before. Might know what it's like. See, I fucking nailed that shit, bro. Does it not sound like what I said? Does what I said not sound like what he said?
Yeah, it sounds like what he said. What he said is what you said.
That's what I thought, bitch.
But I don't.
Everclear is a band. Whatever happened to 102.1 The Edge?
Oh, dude, they shut down.
They turned into fucking pop or some shit.
Dude, the last day that they were playing shit, it was like for the last 12 hours of the day, they kept playing Closing Time on repeat.
Oh, yeah, dude, I know Everclear. Father of mine. Tell me, where have you been?
Oh!
Yeah. Or, I will buy you a new line. Line is shiny and new. Dude, fucking Everclear goes hard.
Dude, could you imagine just having only those two CDs and listening to those like on repeat?
Dude, Everclear go hard. Okay, maybe not Britney Spears, but...
Baby, one more time. Are you shitting me?
I mean,
I
like,
think you shitting me.
I grew up in the 90s, okay? So
All right, okay.
when I was a small child in the 90s.
All right, everybody get ready for this.
Listen here. If you're
I hope y'all listening here.
He's like 12, right?
Uh-huh.
When I was in the 90s, I was 10 max, right?
What is this?
Man, I just want to touch another little girl.
Whoa. How did you not already have that queued up, bro?
So I have some...
Patrick, what the hell?
Man, I just want to touch another little girl.
So I forgot that I have some brand new sound bites on here that I've had for a long time. Oh, dude. I had these ready to go for the last film reunion, and Robbie didn't show up, but I had this one ready for him.
Shut the fuck up, Robbie.
Do you know what the funniest thing? If Patty and Robbie were there, and then you could play it and pretend like it wasn't a bit.
Oh,
or
dude.
It wasn't a
Exactly.
soundbite. And then he'd be like, what, Patrick? And then Patrick would be like, what? I didn't say that.
What are you talking about?
And then like just wait for a little bit and do it again.
Man,
Shut the fuck
I just
up,
want
Robbie.
to touch another little girl.
And then Robbie would be like, Patrick! And he'd be like,
Yeah.
I play that.
Well, he wouldn't turn because he's looking at his computer because of COVID.
It's funnier that way to me, in my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Texas is opening up, ain't we, son?
Nice shit, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, we went out to Piranha Ramen and
Don't-
sushi.
don't tread on me, am I right?
Saying, boy, no step on snake, boy.
Yeah, I got rights for days, son. I
Rights
got
for
rights
days.
for days out here. We could secede if we want. Shit. All right. Anyways, what about your thing again?
Oh, yeah, that was basically what happened. So he's
Okay.
shitty George, little shitty ass, booty ass little boy.
But do you know if it was Everlast or Everclear?
Everclear is what it was. Because I remember thinking also, like, isn't that the liquor? Isn't that the goddamn moonshine,
it is also,
basically?
It is also fucking the worst grain alcohol. It's like 180 proof or something.
It's such shit,
And
dude.
one time I almost died because I basically got fucking roofied. You know what I mean? It wasn't like actual roofalin, but there was Everclear and there was gin. And this is like probably like high school days. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit afterwards. So I don't have a good tolerance, you know? So
a little baby over
shots were poured.
Shots were poured.
And I didn't look at the shots, right?
Why
But
would you?
I was told that they were all gin.
You have to trust them.
Yeah, exactly.
You have
so,
to.
So everybody had gin except for my friend hands me here. No, but you drink
No,
this
bro,
one.
but look, just
You know what I mean? But like I wasn't paying attention. He wasn't like it wasn't like crazy slick about it. But
I
he
mean,
was just
he's
like,
your friend.
"This
Why would
one's
he
for
mess with you? You know?
what I mean? Yeah. I took it. I was like, this is pure fire. There's no way this is gin. And he immediately
Like
starts
yoga
busting
fire?
out laughing and says, "That was Everclear."
Bro,
I drink a shot of straight Everclear, right?
How was it, my man? Did you?
I drive home. Okay. I'm not drunk when I get in the car. Okay.
You drunk on the way home?
Okay. So this is the first time. That was the first time ever when I took a shot of Everclear that I became like
intoxicated.
Like I went sober to drunk. I went 0 to 60 in probably 10 minutes. It was like, okay, completely fine. And then by the time I got home, I was like stumbling. I was like, oh shit, take my keys. You know what I mean? Like almost, I like fucking fell in my yard and shit.
Oh, dude. Good thing you made it home.
It was like, you know that like, zzz, you know, like you feel like
you know,
yeah. It's like here's my frame of reference. I'm just looking at life. I'm viewing life through this lens, right? And then it's just like this. Bzzz, and I'm like,
oh no.
you know what I mean? It
That's
was like
terrible.
It just hit me like fucking whoa.
That's
dude.
terrible.
Like fucking knocked my head back, bro.
Was this you, dude? Here, look, I got a special video that Flapjack actually gave us. Is this was this you right here?
Anyways,
is this what was happening?
last week.
Was that you?
Flapjack, that's badass. And you
I know,
know what?
dude.
I just want to thank you because I know I don't know how much that work that takes, but I know how much work that this took. And it's kind of a lot. So I'm sure that shit took a lot of work. You know what I mean?
Fucking brainlet.
Fucking brainlet. But yeah, that's badass. I love supercuts like that. I don't know why.
They're so good. We made our own Flapjack cut of Us from NIG.
Yeah.
It's so good, dude.
Oh, I took I took it from you.
Sharts.
Yeah.
So shitty George little looking at little boy.
That's what you talked about last week. I talked about unpacking the night. You know, when you have to be a detective the next morning because some crazy shit happened at your house. Maybe you got drunk. Maybe your friends got drunk. Maybe people stayed over. Maybe they didn't.
There was a fight? Was there a fight?
Was there a fight?
Was there vomit spread across the wall? Like
you go downstairs.
Like a crime scene?
You got to connect the dots. Like fucking, what's that guy who like, he looks at blood?
Dexter.
You got to go down. You got to be like Dexter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then so you go out there and then you kill the bad guys.
Yeah,
because
like,
the bad guys are bad guys.
You murder them.
Murder
because they're your friends, but they threw up on your couch.
I'd kill them.
Yeah, and then also too, like sometimes I'm like, why is there a soaking wet towel shoved into the corner of the house? You know what I mean? And it's like, what liquid is on this towel? Is this vomit? Is this pee? Is this beer? Is this Dr. Pepper?
Is that when you do the smell test?
Yeah, that's literally what I do. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man,
I'm not gonna lie.
How many times has it been vomit?
0, but
good. Okay, hey, that's
knock on wood though. You know what I mean?
How many times has it been pee?
That's question mark because
beer.
I want to say 0, but it might be 1.
I feel like they probably just spilled something. They're like, oh shit.
Yeah, probably right.
'Cause, I mean, your friends have to be at least a little bit more respectful than that, right?
Yeah, but like when you're drunk, it's almost like when you're that drunk. And you're like a youngin. You know
I don't ever want to get that drunk.
You're like sub 25.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like subhuman 25.
Yeah. It's almost like what's worse, like spilling a beer, getting a towel soaking wet, and then just tucking it into the corner of the room, or just leaving your friend at your own house and just going to sleep. And
the first one. I think the first one.
Him just being completely scared for his life and just wondering whether or not he should rob you.
Yeah, first one.
Or what?
First one. Number one. The first one.
Okay, number one's
That's
worst.
the one. That's
Okay,
the first one.
so we know.
First one. First is worst. You know that.
I'm adding that to the...
Add that to the
right,
log.
There it is.
Log that. Get it down.
And there it is.
Go ahead and log it.
But yeah, so you've talked about a couple, like, actually, literally, when last week when I talked about it, you had done that thing where you get so drunk that you just go to sleep. And then you came back and you're like, you had to kind of like unpack the night a little bit.
Yeah, dude,
right?
I was like,
what happened? And you're like, you came in here, all the lights are on and shit.
I was like,
oh no. And you had to look like, are we still recording?
That's the first thing I thought. I was like, oh no, the episode. I was like, it's probably still going. And then I looked at the GoPro. I was like, the GoPro is still on. And I was like, wait. And I was like, were we streaming? I said, oh no. Okay. Oh, thank God. No. NIG was streaming. We were on Discord. So as soon as they ended the call, that's when the stream. Good. So we didn't stream an empty room for 8 hours. No. So we're good. And I was like, okay. And then the recording, right? Because I have to master it for them, right? And then I unlock my computer and I see that you stopped it, and I was like, oh, thank God. Okay, that's good to go.
But this is how drunk I was. I was so drunk that I had the forethought to stop the recording. I was like, I should stop this, right? And I fumbled around on this trackpad. I was like, there's 9 trackpads here. I don't know which one to use. But I found it. I paused the recording, and I didn't have the fucking wherewithal to turn off the fucking bright ass lights or all the monitors or the fucking GoPros or the fucking mixer.
Yeah, it was all on.
I mean, your electric bill is going to be like a pretty penny this month, I think.
Yeah, probably one more penny than it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It was hot. It's
gonna be pretty though.
Dick in this room, dude. I came in here. I was like,
I bet, dude. You're lucky that this room
awful.
didn't spontaneously combust.
It could have.
It really could have.
It could have.
With the fucking
those lights,
phone
those
we got
high,
going, got
high
capacity lights and
high
shit.
capacities over here. You know what I'm saying? Flapjack says, I wish I still had that footage. The editing isn't the hard part. It's just finding the right clips and what you're gonna do with them. Talking like a real editor over there.
Yeah, you're cool, bro.
Yeah, so I had to unpack that night. I've had to unpack many a night, right? And I don't particularly enjoy it.
You wake up, you feel like shit. You look around, you're like, what happened?
What occurred
last night
here?
And then you have like kind of like foggy puzzle pieces of memory that you kind of like try to like, I don't know. You have a headache, you know, and then you look around. Did I make the hole in the wall, or did somebody else did? You know,
that's my foot.
Did I do that?
Did I do that?
Yeah, and that's what I talked about last week.
I think anybody who's ever been blackout drunk and has had parties at their place would know exactly what that's all about.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, big boy?
All right, homie, you got some nudes for me?
Hell yeah, buddy. You ready for this shit?
Yeah, give me them nudes.
I don't know if you're ready, but here we go. You can now get a mini jacuzzi for your balls.
What? Why?
Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that bad for your sperm count?
That's a very, very good point, and I think that's actually something that they decide to bring up in the article here. Here you go.
Oh, that is.
Here's a look at it.
That is horrifying.
What is it called? Testiclusi, I think is what it's called.
That looks like a Jello mold for like a bachelorette party.
Yeah, we talked about. God damn, it does. It looks like one of those like funny ice trays. So the article says, I'm pretty sure I've been taught that the reason testicles hang freely outside of the torso is because they need to be kept cool at all times. Something to do with keeping the old sperm healthy and cool, right?
Yeah.
Lot of color thrown into this.
So your body
article.
can self-regulate.
Yes. With that in mind, if having kids isn't in your bag, then this testicle hot tub could be just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, that's genius. Is contraception. Like before you fucking make
This is how you contracept, dude.
You know, you dip your balls in soup.
Yeah. It is what it says, really. A hot tub for your balls. It looks funny. It is sort of funny. And what's more, apparently it's not supposed to be funny. The Testicuzzi website explains.
Oh my god, Testicuzzi.
I'm gonna do the flapjack accent. This is not a gift. Actually, it is an actual product. But if you want to, how do you say, buy it for a friend, we'll let you call it a gag gift for, how do you say, mil.
How many euros?
It only costs about 45 euros. The website expands, the website expands the law and lore of the Testicuzzi, informing us that it was originally dreamt up in a funny conversation between friends before it more or less got out of hand and actually happened.
That's how every business is created.
It's so perfect, dude. What started out as a funny conversation between friends a year ago,
holy shit,
over a couple of euros, quickly turned into a conversation of we should totally do this, huh? The Testicuzzi.
Dude, who is that? That's something from that's a show.
That's Flapjack's dad. The Testicuzzi was concealed in a conversation about dating, drinking, and random friends. There goes my French accent.
Huge Jack fan dropped a half a page fucking essay.
He says, I remember the last time I got drunk, I ate someone else's Wendy's meal and threw up after a mini nap. Turns out I didn't chew the fries, so they came out whole.
Oh no.
Plus, after passing out, I woke up to drawn penises on my face and I made macaroni for everyone. 3 out of 5. Good day.
Dude, you know what?
That's what you call epic.
That's even more funny if you know what Huge Jack fan looks like and you imagine him doing those things.
I'm still just throwing up whole fries.
with his like rosy cheeks and his button nose. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Flapjack says, why do I sound like a shitty Swedish translator? The group then set out making a prototype with the 3D
he
printer.
spelled damn with the H.
Dumb. I swear everyone but me has one of them and went about various tests making sure it was absolutely perfect. They're coloring this up too much. The website goes on, multiple variations of the Testicuzzi were printed and tested to ensure that they spelled it wrong though. It's supposed to be E-N, but they spelled it I-N. Ensure product quality and proof of concept.
I wonder if that's a different word entirely.
Images of product testing will be left to the imagination.
So now you're what, like Guadalajaran?
I'm this dude, all right?
He's Guadalajaran?
I think he's a man of many places.
Yeah.
He's a Rolling Stone. Wherever he lays his hat is his home, you know?
Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Flapjack says, dude, last time I got drunk, I called one of my friend's girlfriends a gamer word whore.
Wait, what does that mean?
The gamer word is the F slur.
What is it? What is it?
The F slur?
Which is?
Phajo.
What?
You know what I mean?
No. Right. Type it in the notes.
It's F @.
I got it.
Yeah. The features include ergonomically cast for comfort because they look like little kidneys, like they're supposed to.
Hey, was your friend mad? Did he like want to fight you?
Dude, that's a great question. What happened after that? Ultra soft silicone headrest. Sealed, watertight, emits relaxing air bubbles. Battery powered for convenience and mobility. And then the last feature is perfect. The tested koozies aren't currently on sale, but the website predicts they will become. It says they will become the 10th December. This is the shittiest article I've ever read. They will become the 10th
who made that
September.
article?
So you can get one in time for Christmas.
Also, this is way too symmetrical.
Yeah, normally one is a little bit bigger than the other. You know what I mean?
For mine, this one should be like a little bit up, and this one should be a little bit down. I don't know why they hang like that, but mine just do. My left one is a little bit higher, and which one is it? I don't know. My right one is bigger.
Okay.
So
it's bigger and it hangs higher.
They should make custom ones.
It's weird though. Like you figure the bigger it is, like the lower it hang, because it'd probably be heavier. It's got more mass to it, right? But you got them like balloon balls.
Yeah.
What it sounds like.
Yeah. I guess like the bigger it is, the more buoyant, so it floats. Right?
Yeah. I also have a video for you, buddy.
Oh no, I don't want this. Ooh, is that Flapjack's feet?
Flapjack's dad.
Oh my, what is that? Oh my god.
They were nuts, dude.
After a long day in a pair of skinny jeans,
Oh, that's Flapjack.
nothing
bro.
says happiness like a soothing dunk with a
Happiness.
tea
No, that's
bag and
Flapjack in
hot
like
cup of chamomile
3
tea.
years.
Yeah, it
After you
is.
pitch your tent for the night, doesn't it sound delightful to sit back, relax, and dump 2 plump marshmallows into a piping hot cup of cocoa?
The pillow.
Not the cocoa type.
Don't say Coco.
Perhaps
Cocoa.
your thing is 2 olives and a fizzing martini.
What's that pillow for?
For your dick. He's striking it.
With the testicles, feel free to let the boys go skinny dipping.
Look at him.
Or perhaps chunky dunking is more your style.
Yeah, he looks like he's
This
getting a
isn't your
BJ.
mother's jacuzzi. Clearly, it's your father's.
Taps the head.
Dude, that's insane. That's
pretty
like
cool, huh?
Hey, do you know about Duluth Trading Co? They make badass, completely overpriced. But it's not. I mean, it's not overpriced because it's like badass stuff. But it's like overpriced in terms of like you can get stuff that's like slightly less badass for like 1/4 of the price.
Oh yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
I think you told me
but
about
it's
that.
like work gear.
Okay.
But they got like really cool like work pants and shit.
Yeah.
But they also make like underwear. But their
What?
their commercials are kind of like that. They're like cheeky.
So kind of like the Old Spice commercials too.
Yeah,
Check it out, dude.
with Terry Crews.
Look, buddy, you want one? They're from $100. They're only $39.95.
Oh, that's quite the
for
sale.
the jet black one, which surprisingly is not bigger than the jet white one.
Hey, wait. So what did you say that was for right there?
That's for your dick.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, I think I could just take a bath.
Yeah.
Because if I put my whole body in,
Yeah.
my balls are also in.
But what are you, like a peasant, just like wetting your whole body, buddy? Look, this is a concentrated.
I think I'll probably get more results from my whole body than just specifically my bears.
You already got out of the bath though. You're like, my balls need a little bit more time. Let's go ahead and give it to them.
Yeah,
Look.
I
Okay.
guess if I just if I wanted to do other things while I steep,
Yeah. Don't say steep, buddy. Obviously, these aren't for you.
like if I want to play Final Fantasy VII and I need to
And
steep
steep,
at the same
yeah.
time, that's what the purpose these serve.
These right here aren't for you, buddy. This one right here. This is the one that you want. You want the 14 karat gold plated one for
Wow.
only $10,000.
Hey, I want to know. Serious question: Did one person buy this?
I'm pretty sure a couple of Armenians have at least bought this. You know what I mean?
Dude, Armenians will buy anything gold.
That's what I'm saying. They made this. They should have labeled this the Armenian edition. You know?
Yeah, but I've heard that like gold plated things increase conductivity for your sack, and like other things as well. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's good for grounding. If you're stressed out and you put your nutsack on 14 karat gold, it'll like take the electrons.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
so like
take
it
the
pulls.
electrons
Like
out.
yeah. So it
Pulls out the negative energy.
There you go.
Right,
Yeah.
and then you
Toxins too. Get
Yeah,
the toxins
and you
out.
put a crystal in your butt, and then it.
What kind of crystal though?
It's
There's a lot of crystals out there.
Like the dark crystal.
The dark crystal.
Yeah, you shave off a little piece of it.
There you go. Yeah. So a shard. So you want me to insert a shard into my ass?
I'm not saying I want you to, but like a holistic medicine, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you have to like snort turmeric at the same time. Like you do all 3 of those at the same time.
God damn.
It releases all your stress.
That's like that machine from South Park, like
You'll
the
be
blowjob machine.
Such relax.
You think so?
I mean, I'm not saying that that's my personal opinion. I'm just saying that
You're just relaying that to me.
There is a sect of healers, right?
Yeah.
That put 14 karat gold on people's balls.
Yes.
They put shards of dark crystal in their butt.
Good.
And then they force them to snort turmeric. And then those people are just calm. They're just calm as rain. You know what I mean?
Okay. Have they been lobotomized at all, or do you think that actually helped?
I think like timeline wise, like when they were doing lobotomies, probably not because
sold.
you know,
Why won't let me click on it? I want to buy it right now.
that's kind of some old shit. Feel me?
Oh man, I really want to buy this thing.
Whoa, dude,
Pretty
that was
cool.
fast. Did he say that as you said it, or did he say it before you said it?
System of a Down. He probably
Sewed?
said it as we were talking about Armenians.
Sewed.
They're disgusting people, aren't they? But
Oh, I thought he said sewed. Like, you know, you said sewed.
oh no, it's
you
a
say
System
sewed?
of a Down. is what
Oh,
he's
I thought
talking
you said
about.
sewed.
No, I did not.
Oh yeah, Armenians.
I also feel like maybe this 14 karat gold one would probably burn your balls, right? Because like it conducts the heat a lot more than these. What are these, ceramic?
Yeah, but it also takes the electrons out of your balls.
That's true, and the toxins. You got to get those toxins out.
Yeah, the stress.
You know what I mean?
The
Okay.
stress.
Yeah.
But yeah, $10,000.
Not bad, right? Is that what we're saying about it? Is that where we're going with that?
Do you have final thoughts?
Yes. Every man, woman, and child should order one of these, is what I'm saying.
What would women do with it?
And look at the way it's shaped. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you got like those like mud flappy things. Boom. Dip them right in there.
Oh yeah. You're talking about labia
Yeah, it's like dipping your Arby's into that
sauce.
your Arby's sandwich right into that Arby's sauce. You know what I mean?
Arby's sauce, yeah.
Just like that. Boom.
What
You're good
is
to go.
Arby's sauce?
I think
It's
it
good,
is. I think it is testacuzzi water runoff. is
It's
what it
like
is.
barbecue sauce and water, I think.
Testacuzzi water is what it is.
Yeah, testacuzzi.
Pretty cool, huh? So we getting it, guys? Are we gonna trip in? And anyone else binging The Last Airbender? We will be soon, my man.
Wait, why is everybody saying that?
It's on Netflix now. Like it just popped up on Netflix.
Okay.
I think Friday or something.
No, but I literally brought it up today. While me and Justin were
He's like,
working out.
remember Last Airbender? I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen a couple episodes. He's like, oh, I love it so much.
No, that's not what I said. But
exactly what you
I was
said.
like, you guys know that that fucking Earthbender guy, the super old one, and they're like, well, what are you gonna do? And he's like, nothing. And I was like, that's totally me, man. Like I'm gonna be a fucking kooky old man just like that.
Flapjack says I've done that too much. He's talking to Hugh Jack. Oh, he's done it too. Dude, The Last Airbender has been on Netflix for like 4 months. Oh shit.
Oh no, I hate moths. Mothman prophecies.
Damn.
Run.
Damn, run. That's all I got for my news bit. What you got, my
Okay,
man?
guys. In other news. Lion, bat, and pangolin. Do you know what that is? Pangolin?
Yeah, those are the things that started the goddamn COVID-19, son. Someone tried to eat a pangolin or something.
Pangolin. Off the menu as Chinese city of Wuhan bans consumption of wild animals.
Doesn't it come?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Is that a pangolin? That shit's scary, bro.
They look like
It looks like
Komodo dragons mixed with like armadillos.
Yep, that's perfect. That's a perfect. It looks like a real life representation of Shadow from not Shadow. What's his name? From Sonic the Hedgehog.
Shadow is like
what's the
another
dark
hedgehog.
one? What's the dark one?
It's Shadow. He's a hedgehog, though.
Okay, no, he's an evil hedgehog, and that's what this is.
Which means he's a pangolin.
That's what this is. Okay. Consumption of wild animals in Chinese city of Wuhan, the epicenter of the coronavirus outbreak,
COVID-19
has been banned just weeks after America's top infectious disease expert, Dr. Anthony Fauci. I don't know how to say that.
Fauci.
Foozy
Tube is who it is.
Called for an end to wet markets trading exotic meat.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call that like exotic. It's just kind of like, let's just eat anything that moves, you know? Like, who wants to eat a pangolin or like an armadillo?
Yeah, I think exotic just means that it's like not normal.
Yeah, but I figured like exotic should be saved for like those things like, dude, you want to slice an elephant? You know what I mean? Like those things is like, whoa.
Yeah,
you got
that's
some of that?
that's definitely in the same. That's exotic.
But I
meat.
feel like, but pangolins are like street rats.
I've
You know?
never heard the word before this article.
Are you serious?
Yeah, first time.
Yeah, they're like in the arm. Okay, so just imagine like an armadillo. Like, dude, you want to take a bite of that armadillo? No,
Nah,
not really.
We live
Yeah.
in Texas, where supposedly they're at.
That's basically like what it is.
That's like our state animal. I've never seen one.
I feel like
Well, I've seen one, but not in nature.
it's okay. So it's like a possum, right? Like you want some possum meat? I would
I've
rather
seen
eat my own
fucking
dick than that.
possums.
Yeah, give me literally something else than that. You
Yeah.
got human back there? I'll take human meat over possum meat.
Yeah, that possum is trash meat.
It's trash meat. It's got an O in front of it. You don't even say the O.
They eat your trash.
Yeah, that's true.
They get into your bin, they eat it.
It's just weird. I feel like they had to eat that shit because it's such an impoverished part of China that they're like, well, anything that moves, just go ahead and try and eating it and selling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They should be eating healthy, but
I think it's from like, third world countries where they're like, they're so po. They're like, hey, that has meat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like, we just been eating nothing but rice every day.
every day.
And then a little fucking pangolin
You see that thing
scurries
crawling around?
across, you know what I mean, the street.
Grab it.
You're like, grab it. They jump on it, right? And they're like, hey.
Bite its stomach.
Barbecue tonight. You feel me? We're going to make some little stir fry.
Suck on its thigh.
Chinese succulent meal. You feel me?
Yeah. That's how COVID-19 started.
Yeah. So
They be eating all that weird shit, dude.
lion, tiger, peacock, oh my,
damn
and
it, colorations.
pangolin are off the menu as the municipal government in Wuhan announced this week that a new policy has come into effect banning breeding, hunting, and consumption of wild animals. Whoever wrote this article is like
Coloring it up.
no, they're just like being very, very liberal with the use of commas.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard for my
Is there an Oxford in there?
it's hard
What are
for
they,
my fat lips.
stupid?
It's hard for my fat lips and my
There's no fat lips
floppy
over there.
tongue.
Do they want to eat your lips? You know what I mean? They'd be like, look, there's meat on those lips.
I know if my lips hop off my face, start scurrying around.
They'd
Get 'em.
Make a kissy face.
Yeah, get 'em.
Cut those lips right off.
Run.
Run, yeah.
Yeah. The new law will be in place for 5 years. Okay, I don't care. The other species, including bat,
Yeah.
and,
Stop eating bats.
and snake, have also been banned as part of the national push to prevent the population from eating wildlife.
Snake's okay, though. You just gotta cook it right.
I think all of this is probably like if you cook it right?
But I feel like rodents, like that's like bat, right? Bat's a flying rodent, basically. Like that's probably should stay away from that. You know, right? Because they can have rabies and shit.
I would
Raccoons.
say probably as like a rule of thumb.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that's not the issue. I'm sure like these like weird these exotic meats, right? They probably have weird shit in them, right?
Oh yeah, rabies.
And they don't handle and cook them right.
For sure.
It's the combination of the two.
You know what they were doing, right? They were just like they had this shit. They had all these carcasses out and expiring. And
Yeah,
in
they
this
got,
like
this
giant
nasty street
meat market, right?
Yeah.
It's just
And
trash
people,
street
like,
meat.
That's like the one thing they always tell you when you go to China. Because I've been, you know what I mean? Not to throw my weight
Boy
around.
over here been
But it's
China.
like,
you know
hey,
what I'm saying?
do not eat the street noodles, bro. Do not eat the street noodles. Like, I heard this one thing.
We're
where,
like, why?
There was like feces in this one place, like this one like side corner thing. You know what I mean? But that's like kind of like a lot of places. Like you don't drink the water when you go to Mexico.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't eat the fucking
Don't eat the noodles on the street.
yeah. Don't eat the bat tacos in China. You feel me?
Shit, dude. Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, ain't
Yeah.
no goddamn bat.
Because like think about how many things, even like chicken is completely fine, right? But if you like leave it out or you don't cook it properly, like salmonella, you know what I mean? Even pork.
That's when salmon grows out of it.
Yeah,
like warts.
You can get what is it called? I forgot, but it's like some parasite that like burrows into your muscles from pork. Yeah, but it's like super rare because like we have FDA and shit. You know what I mean? We take care of our pigs for the most part. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get into the whole humane thing. It might not be humane or whatever, but at least we know that for the most part.
We don't have rotting, diseased, virus-infested carcasses hanging out with live pigs.
And then also, just to be safe, we also make sure that it's fully cooked. You know what I mean? We don't just fucking toss it in fucking soy sauce and then throw it in the noodles. And
That's
then,
good.
You know what I mean? Serve
Give
it
it
up.
to him.
Serve it up.
Number 14.
You know what I mean?
You're up.
And these people probably don't care because they're just on their way to work. They live there every day. They make like 5 yuan an hour or whatever the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
And so they're just like, fuck it. I need something cheap. I need something
Shit,
now.
I need something good. You know, them
You know what I
feces
mean?
actually add a little bit of spice to it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
let me get that pangolin stir fry.
Oh, is this
You know what I
pangolin feces?
They're like, what you got? You got lions, you got tigers, you got peacocks? You know what I mean?
Peacocks. Actually, peacock seems a little bit more exotic to me,
It's
right?
chicken, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I think
you have
that's right.
squab?
I haven't had squab.
Okay, well, I mean, that's what peacock is.
Really?
No, it's a pigeon, I think.
Oh.
People eat pigeons. Can you drink tap water in the U.S.?
Yes, you can. Buddy, the U.S.
Most people don't, though, because we're like uppity.
The U.S. has the FDA, so that regulates that regulates the quality of food, drink, anything that you were to put
that stands
inside
for
your body.
Federal Drug and Administration, I think. I don't know.
Yes.
Don't quote me. I have to pee really bad. I gotta break the seal.
Okay, and the EPA, which is like that's the Environmental Protection Agency. I guess that kind of like bleeds into it, but the FDA is like really what determines what you can put into your body and how safe it's going to be. So like Wuhan, if Wuhan had the FDA, the entirety of that city would be flattened and they would massacre everybody there and every business there and start fresh because it's like this place is haunted with viruses and it's haunted with bacteria and just unkempt, unsafe practices. So the difference is in the US, you actually have this government federal agency that comes in and says, hey, you can't be keeping that virus infested thing over there. What was that? Why is that black? It's black, green, and purple. What was that? Oh, that was a pig. Get that shit out of here. You can't keep that next to the good food. You can't keep that next to the live pigs. It's going to contract something, right? Like that's the government agency that comes in and prevents shit like that from happening. So same thing goes with the tap water, except for Flint, Michigan, which I believe is still, the water is still very, very, very bad there. But the majority, or I can't even say the majority, I guess, but like I've never experienced bad tap water. I know that. It don't taste that good, but it is very, very safe to drink. They take extreme precautions to make sure that you can drink it and that you're not going to get sick from it. Yeah, I don't have peacocks. Yeah, we do. We have peacocks. I think they're like East Coast, I think, Northeast, something like that. We have that here, and they're real strict. Oh, yeah, as they should be. Dude, they have to be as strict as possible because the moment you start shipping out salmonella, boom, you got deaths for for months. You know what I mean? Then that shit starts spreading. You got COVID-20 at that point. You know what I'm saying? I had a whole rant going, dude. It was a pretty good one, too. Talking about the FDA, pangolins, bats.
Good job, bro.
That's what I do, baby. That's what I do.
And that's how I feel about that.
All right, my man. Guy the Stampede. 4 Corgos.
Hey.
Oh, my God. Are those bits? I think those are bits. Thanks, buddy. If those are bits, you are the man, son. Oh, it says it won't let me cheer in my own channel. That's dumb.
Dude, Guy the Stampede is awesome.
He really is. They are. Oh,
she.
buddy. Thank you.
No, I think it's he.
He.
I don't know.
It's in the game.
Huh?
It says she, he. It's in the game.
Yeah, but he hung out with me for like a long time.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Thanks
we
for the
appreciate
bits,
your
my
support.
baby.
Yeah, man, you're the best. All right, buddy. Are you ready? You ready for those interesantes? And we can bring Brandon.
Oh yeah,
You want to do that?
Yeah, let's get Brandon here.
Let's do that.
I don't know if he's still there.
He is. He just commented.
Strict. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
All right, buddy. We're about to bring you in.
All right, so we will be right back after these messages. Oh jeez, and we're back.
Jeez, and we're back indeed.
And we're back.
Oh shit! Who?
And we gained a person.
We gained a person. More like we gained
a whole men's.
Say hello, Braniel.
Hello, Braniel.
Hey, I hate him.
He got me there.
I hate him. You know that? I hate his ass.
Yeah. Hey, do you have an interest today, or are you just hanging out?
I just felt like hanging out, and
all right, cool. That's all
I know.
good.
I wanted to talk with Justin about Justin's topic and your topic. I can just ask a bunch of stupid questions with. So it sounds like I'm
cool.
good to go.
You got it, baby
Right
boy.
on. NIG says, Bran, be my dad.
Yeah, can you be his dad?
No.
You want your dad to look like he's in Leonard Skinner?
Dude, you don't want that shit. By the way, yeah, Jeremy is back on the stream as well. He says, hey, something about It's Them Boys somewhere over here. Also, Princess Bride being a dank movie over here.
He said a lot of stuff.
Oh, shit, It's Them
That was
Boys live. I can't believe I was
Stampede.
sleeping on y'all. There we go. Whoo, dad gang, son. Oh, he's crying. Man, Brand, why'd you gotta mess with him like that, man? That's our boy right there.
Devin's Guy the Stampede is my dad.
What the hell? I believe that, too.
Guy the Stampede is my
Oh,
dad.
yeah. So, Bran, Guy the Stampede was hanging out with me while I was streaming Final Fantasy VII. And I was like, are you a girl or a man? I'm assuming you're a man because of the guy part. And
you can call me whatever you want.
Yeah, they said that. So I was
His last
like,
name's Guy.
And also, I was like, "Are you from Australia?" Because we were talking to somebody who's from Australia, and I couldn't remember who it was. And he was like, "No, I live like kind of around you. I'm Brand's
Mech
friend."
Deathcore.
And I was like, "Brand has friends."
Yeah, like 2.
Guys, Stampede is one, or he's your dad.
Yeah.
Brand, don't watch
He's my
porn.
dad.
We can see the reflection in your glasses. Show chocolate assholes on street. 2K. Oh shit, he's here, Dad. What's up, dude?
Hey, is your dad your friend?
I'd like to think so, but I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Yeah,
I'd have to meet him first.
But Devin's been dads for as long as I can remember.
Who's Devin? Is that guy?
It's probably the guy that Stampede is who he's talking about, I think.
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
Sorry, Devin.
You know what?
Oops. Fucking. What's that word called? Whenever it,
Docs.
Yeah. Where does Devin live? What's his address?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Oh shit. I'm actually not that mad now. I was mad earlier because I was like a little hungover, but I feel great now.
I feel pretty good,
I
Brand.
feel better than good. Brand, take a pull.
Take a pull, buddy. Where's your dog? Tell your dog to take the pull for you.
Dog, take a pull.
Grab my terry folds. Grab my foldy flaps. Hey, touch my foldy flaps.
Hey, you don't have a solar fucking whatever song in honor of your whatever?
That's what this song is. You ugly, stupid looking little bitch.
All right, pour it in my mouth, baby. Hey, Brand, at least monologue or something. Fuck.
I know. What's he even doing here?
So, what am I doing? I don't know. You the one who asked me to be here and talk about whatever y'all were talking about.
Don't let them take a peek behind the curtain. You know that.
So yeah,
aren't you an activist?
I'm just about here shattering glass ceilings.
This is actually a good time to say that, like, so Texas is the most gangster state, so we're opening up, like, way before other people are. And me and Justyn, as a podcast, are almost as gangster as the state we live in, and we're getting ready to open up our doors as well to very specific guests that we think are maybe more cleanly than some of our other guests.
Very specific guests that we think are very specific. You know what I mean?
You know, like the ones that we know for a fact were self-quarantining and not fucking going out and like doing coke and fucking prostitutes.
Yeah, we want the ones that are doing coke and prostitutes while they're quarantined.
In their
you know
home
what I mean?
with
But
gloves.
everyone's quarantined with the coke and prostitutes.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And they're doing it through masks. You know what I mean?
And IG says, don't let your dreams be dreams.
Dude, Brand, you should go gray and look like Geralt of Rivia.
Oh, hail, son. Are you
That'd
doing
be
it?
cool.
Yeah.
But to tell you the truth, I'd probably just end up looking like Jerry Garcia.
These are Jerry Garcia's ashes, bro.
Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Yeah, don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it.
Yeah, you know what? 3 years ago, I had a dream of being having my own podcast. Look where it got me.
Look where we are now. All right, buddy. Who's going first today, my man?
Gerardo Rivera.
Rivera.
Geraldo Rivera.
Wait, did I say Rivera? That's fucking Brazilians make the R a H.
Hispitch.
They make the R a H. If they're from like Rio.
Much hispitch.
Yeah, I be having Hispanic but the black bitch. What? Oh yeah. So now I gotta say whose interest it is, right?
Yeah, buddy. Who's doing the thing? Who's making the thing be doing what it be is?
Okay.
Well, who's the host, man?
It's me, dude. I'm trying to like get my shit together. Can you just like calm down for a second? Can you calm down? Just calm down.
Grow up, bud.
Calm down. Just calm down.
Show on the road.
No, I can't look at my feet because they're too close.
I got 7 other podcasts to be on today, man.
I believe him, dude.
No, you don't. You fucking fuck.
I believe you too. Also,
I'm just fucking with you. And
yeah, you know what? You can.
You're just a lying piece of shit. You know that.
I don't remember which one of these were. You can.
Chug dick.
Yeah, there you go.
Chug dick.
Chug dick.
That's for you, Brand.
Chug dick.
Yeah, Brand. Chug dick, dude.
Chug dick.
Hell yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, boy.
Jeremy, do you recognize that voice?
Chug dick.
Chug dick. There he goes. We got a chug dick. We got a chug dick in the chat.
But I guess, you know what? I'm going to go first.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to go first. So I'm talking about Justyn's first ever D&D game of all time.
please tell me it was as big of a nightmare as I thought it would be.
Why don't you tell him how it went, buddy?
Justyn,
how ridiculous was Justyn? That's really what I want to get here.
You know what? He did fine.
That's what I thought, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, it wasn't like when he was in the Coliseum.
Oh, okay.
I was just what?
I hate when you say that.
No, I'm saying that it's not like that.
I know what you're saying.
I'm saying you
and
did.
I hate that you say it.
I'm saying you did well.
Thanks, buddy.
All right.
I know what the alternative is.
Unlike that
I know
time.
what the Coliseum means every time you bring it up.
Chug dick.
Chug dick. Let's get
right.
some chugs in the chat, please.
Okay, so basically, so yesterday was Justin's birthday. Happy
Yay.
birthday!
Hey, it's me.
He's old, and
Hey, look at me over here.
and
Let me guess Justin's character. Okay, Flapjack, go ahead, buddy. Guess my character, my man. I'm very how do you say
Normie.
normal?
No, okay.
Dwarf bard.
So yeah, that'd be cool. Let me
It's
guess
a really
Justin's character.
weird, class.
It was
shit
a
wizard?
shit wizard.
Okay, that's what NIG says. NIG says I'm a shit wizard, human fighter.
Oh, got it.
Flapjack's got it. How did you know, dude?
So you're,
Zang,
you're
son.
basic man.
It's the most normie.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was telling Alex this last night too.
Justin's basic man.
I know. I was telling Alex, I was like, dude, any type of fantasy game or fantasy thing that I can like put myself into without fail, every single time I'm like, every single time I'm like, I want to be a man. I want to be a human person.
And I
every
actually
time,
knew,
dude.
Can I be taller though, or do I have to roll for that?
Yes, my character is 17'3".
I actually knew that about him too, by the way. So this is what happened.
Normies.
Justin like never does anything for his birthday because he's like, I'm old now. I don't do stuff for my birthday. But
I did say that.
I was texting him. I was like, hey, are you having like a Power Ranger party?
You want
or
to be
what?
old like me too? We can play games.
You want a
And-
sleepover?
Yeah, and he was like, well, do you want to come over and play Zombicide? And I was like, yeah, sure. But what I didn't tell him was fuck Zombicide. I'm going to give him his first ever homebrew one-off of good old Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, so my one birthday wish was to have my buddy come over and play Zombicide with me, and he decided to kamikaze that idea and give me something that I didn't ask for.
Yeah, but you got a
Did you guys
present.
drink kamikazes while you played though?
We drank kamikazes, you know what I'm saying?
I got him a present.
Yeah.
Whole ship.
Do you have a clip of Reed shouting gamer word? No, I don't. Okay, Jeremy, I'll just go ahead and lay it all out there. These are my Reed clips. I got
Games.
and then I got
Penis. Poo-poo.
and then I got
Chug dick.
yeah.
Dick.
And then both of you guys are in this one.
Fucking brainlet.
That never gets old.
Dude, play Jeremy's his new one.
You want to hear your new one, Jeremy?
You ready, Jeremy? This is the first ever. This is a world premiere exclusive.
All right, here we go.
Learn it, respect it, jack off to it, crank your fucking hog.
Welcome to the soundboard, my man.
Welcome to the soundboard, my
Welcome
man.
to the soundboard.
Oh, he's already been there. He had this one.
Do not worry, the beatings will come.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Also, by the way, I forgot. We totally forgot to say we got Brand on the
I
show.
feel like that's very brand, right?
This is 100%.
That's very, that's 100%
Brand.
Yep.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
I don't remember saying that.
I think Brand also said this.
Man, I just want to touch another little girl.
Oh my God, Brand.
That
my
was
God.
Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick has a very
Patrick
distinct voice. It sounds like this.
Hunter.
I am Patrick.
That's true. It's weirdly nasally, isn't it?
Yeah. He's like,
It's
I'm a
totally
ginger.
weird because it's nasally and like deep at the same time. But
That
not-
is strange, isn't
it's
it?
a very
I'm
weird
a
voice.
ginger.
So it's like a
Yeah, I'm a
it's
ginger.
it's like a super thick, like big tube, right? That comes up to
yeah.
like a needle tip. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah,
how his
I
voice-
kind of just want to fuck his throat.
I'm a ginger. That would be.
Did you hear what he just
That
said?
would be this one.
Learn it, respect it, jack off to it, crank your fucking hog.
I think that's that one, right?
That's a good one.
So
Right.
you brought me my very first ever game of D&D. It's a one-off,
Yeah,
or it's
and
a quickie as you refer to it. And I was like, buddy, isn't it called a one-off? You goddamn pleb.
Nope, false. I never said a quickie.
False.
I would never call a fucking D&D game
Who
a
lies?
quickie.
Him or me? Which one lies more?
That's reserved for when I make lay, okay?
On Thursday evenings.
Anytime I make lay, it's a quickie. Okay?
Between 6:30 and
And
6:35.
anytime I do my taxes, it's quicken, okay?
So he called me. That's
this is a very tech cut you got there. So he called me and he's like, say Kim, fuck we doing? I'm like, shit, boy, we think this shit is little. Shit, we talk about. And I posted up for a second. He's like, whoa, step to the paint. I'm like, shit,
whoa.
We're like those crabs from Finding Nemo, like, hey,
and I was like, I'm trying to look like you.
Shit, I'm trying to look like you, son. And he was like, what kind of character do you normally play, right? And I said, bro, every single time, no matter what, like you got cool orcs, you got these wizards, you got these wizard orcs, you got elf wizards, you got wizard elf orcs. I'm like, every single time without fail, I'm a human male.
Hack and slash.
Maybe a little bit taller. I'm talking 5'7" and a half, a little bit taller. You know what I mean?
5, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't need to wear these platforms or shit, you know? I don't need these shoehorns. I don't need to wear these shoehorns and mess up my heels, you know what I mean?
You're like about like 5 maybe, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bigger than that. That's what I think.
Up in there.
And he's like, all right, bro, check it, son. I got you, homie. I got you, boy. And I was like, all right, bet then. He's like, all right, bet. I'm like, whoa, bitch, what you talking about? And he's like, oh, shit, what you talking about? And then we started going like the crab thing again, like from Finding Nemo. And then he hung up. And then show enough, about 8:09. 9 minutes after he was supposed to be there.
I roll up in the whip.
He drives up in the whip.
Yeah. I got my baby in my hand.
Comes in and he's like, I know you wanted to play Zombicide.
But fuck you.
But instead, here's this red velvet bag.
Yep, I hand him a red velvet bag.
And I was like, okay.
And I say, happy birthday, bitch.
Yeah, and I open it up and it is a warrior human.
Big bag of dicks.
It's a big old bag of warrior human male
and
minis.
One GameCube controller and 10 cans of Axe body spray.
I hand him his first.
How did you know? Dude?
I hand him his first ever character minis.
Yep, and he looks like Geralt of Rivia with a butcher's blade in one hand and then a full-on sword on the other hand. Yeah, and his dick is like hanging well below his ankle.
Yeah, his mini dual wields, but his character doesn't.
That thing has got to be.
Did you have to roll for dick size?
I should have.
It's called Dicksterity.
You idiot.
My bad.
And
how agile your dick is, right?
It also had some dices in it, right? That's how you say it. And
your first set of dice.
One of them had like 20 sides to it, and I was like, 20. That's a lot of numbers. I can't even count that high. And then another one had like 3 sides to it, and then another one had like 8 sides to it.
Yep.
And he also had like a 6-sided one.
Yep, there was that. That's just a regular dice.
This is bananas. And I was like, what's going on over here, right? And so I was like, this is weird. And he goes, buddy, we're playing one quickie D&D tonight.
No, I didn't say that. I did not say a quickie.
He said it's happening YOLO. You know what I mean? And I was like, all right, buddy. Well, let's do it.
Yeah, I might have said YOLO. Okay.
Well, let's do it. And then he breaks out this grid paper, right? Cuts that shit. Yep. I was like, what is this arts and crafts time? He's like, bro, this is the world map, son. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bitch, this ain't Skyrim. Where the mountains at, son? Where's Riverrun at? You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing on it.
Ain't nothing on it. You know what I'm saying? Where the Yeti at? I don't see no Yeti on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I feel all embarrassed. I'm like, twiddling. Like,
yeah. All right, Alex, you want to take it from here?
Okay, so let's see. I made up this homebrew campaign for
and I
this boy.
just grid paper.
Because it was good. So the party consisted of Justyn, new player, his wife.
My name was Just a Lot,
new player,
which he named. He did everything for me.
Yeah, so
because he said he wanted it to be a quickie game, is what he said.
No, it was like a one-off, right? But like I basically cut all the fat out, right? So I made all the characters ahead of time. I just went ahead and made them level 5, and I didn't say like, hey, what kind of person you want to be? I said, this what you gonna get, son. This what you is, son. And then
yeah, that takes like a whole like few hours to do that when you have to deal with people that have never played before.
Yeah, and they're like, I don't know, maybe Dragonborn.
I was like, buddy, you said this is a quickie, so let's make it a quickie, right? And he's like, all right.
So I was like, I just pulled out the paper. I was like, look, here's your mini.
The grid paper.
Here's your paper. And then
the stat sheet, right?
Yeah, the stat sheet, right?
I had to teach him the terms in NIG. Can you believe that?
And then my wife also was part of the party. And
it's so cool. She didn't come in until like into the story, and I was like, I didn't think you could do shit like that.
I know,
it's
right?
Like a movie.
That's pretty cool. So, Flapjack, you asked if we start in a tavern. No, but yes. Okay. So
Start outside near a tavern, or like
No,
on
this is
top
what
of the
happens.
tavern?
I was laying on the
Spawned
fence.
top of
I was laying
building,
on
gotta figure
the
out how to get
fence
off the
post
roof,
outside of the tavern.
and
That's where I woke
the
up.
game.
Yeah. So the story arc is like very bare bones, archetypal thing. You know what I mean? But it's just like
It's the patriarchy.
it's all good fun. You know what I mean? It's like it's nothing groundbreaking or anything. But Justyn is part of an order of knights, and he's
We're called the Knights of Ren.
yeah. So he has to
Okay.
in order to be a full-fledged knight in his order, he has
I have to find my Kyber crystal.
he has to complete his final. I forgot what I called it. What did I call it?
Countdown.
Oh,
So
it's like the final crucible or whatever. Like I have
your
to.
final task or some shit.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. I have to complete that, and then I become a full-fledged knight.
Yeah.
Oh, so basically you played a game of
Nope.
training montage.
It was Skyrim, the game,
False.
the game.
No, it was actually training day, and it was like, motherfucker, like, he was like shoot me.
You
bitch.
all
Like-
met in a tabard, is what Angie says. Justyn, did you kill an innocent woman and child though? No, dude. When I play games, I play them very, very similar to how I would be in real life.
Chaotic good is how he would be in real life.
And he called it. I can't help.
I made him.
It's me. I can't help it.
Yeah. So he read on his character sheet. He was like, "What does this mean? Chaotic good." And I was like, I explained it to him, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, that's me."
I was thinking about like that stat sheet or whatever. It's like, oh shit, what is it? It's like the most good or whatever. It's like
I don't know what you're talking about.
controlling good, right? Liberal good. It's like you got that grid
are
or
you talking
whatever.
about like the fucking memes that brand
political reasons, yeah.
Why did I say brand? Yeah, the political memes. That
Yeah. So it's basically those, but like you also see that too. Like chaotic good is like Charlie from Always Sunny, like, and then everybody like chaotic bad is Frank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it just makes sense. Like so when you told me that and you explained it, I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's just like the meme. It's like the memes that if you don't speak to me in meme speak, then I won't know what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you were like,
right.
let's play a quickie. And I'm like, okay, cool, we can do that.
Okay, I didn't say that, but so anyways, like when our
Definitely called it a
when our
quickie,
story
I would say.
starts,
He sure did.
okay, so and his wife is a white
wife.
mage support character. In his order there are basically an order of like almost like nuns, right? So like each knight is assigned a white mage that is kind of like it's like the Merlin to their King Arthur, right? They travel with them, they give them advice, they are knowledgeable about shit, and they do magic, and they
Gotta unlock that chastity belt. You know what I'm saying, boy?
yeah. Oh yeah, and since they're like in real life married, I added this whole thing where I was like, when they were wait, what? Excuse me, did you just say? Yeah.
Sorry, Jeremy. I'm sorry. We're sorry.
I'm sorry.
I have to apologize for him. He also said quickie too. So
Yeah, but I didn't say quickie. But anyways, what else?
Pretty sure you said quickie.
so
Oh yeah,
it was us two. We started.
Okay, yeah. So when the campaign starts, they're camped out on a road in a country they've never been to, because he's basically being a knight errant right now. He's running around, fucking doing tasks, trying to like earn his right to become a
killing chupacabras all over here and shit.
And he receives by Raven a letter that says, "Say from where it says like say from where you at, girl, ride north." Okay,
that's exactly how he said it in the story too, in the campaign.
Hold on, I fucking made the notes on my phone. I can read it to you. I can read the letter that you got.
Bitch, I don't know. I know rocks.
Oh yeah, I was. Yeah. All right.
He played, dude. This. I've never played this game before. I don't know how DMs play, but he was the best DM that I could ever hope for.
Oh, thanks, baby.
Because he said everything in a language that I would understand, and it was 100% modern. It was fourth wall breaking, fifth wall breaking, sixth wall breaking, and I loved every second of it.
Yeah, boy. Oh yeah. Okay, I had it written down. So
wrote it down
in here. Yeah, so you are just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You're Sir Just a Lot.
That's me.
Even though you're just technically a squire.
Hey, watch out.
His wife's name is Eric's, and I made her Eric's. And then my wife's name is
Eric's
Natalie.
D's, you know what I'm saying?
My wife's name is Natalie, and she was a half elf ranger. I know, right? So like fucking right. But anyways, so her name was
Is that racist? Did he just say?
Her name was Natdriel.
Natdriel, yeah.
Yeah. because she was half elf.
And she was the guy with the hook nose and scar over his eye.
Wait, we'll get to that. You're
shit.
jumping ahead. You're jumping ahead.
I'm sorry, I don't play D&D. You can
Okay,
tell.
so they're out camping out right in a country they've never been to. They receive a letter.
Oh, and we're
by
banging,
Raven.
Though. We're banging.
Yeah. They're banging. Okay, so get this. Long have you awaited your final trial. That day has come. Ride north to the village Ragnil. They have been terrorized these past months by an evil dragon. Slay the dragon in the name of the order. And then as soon as he finishes reading it, it bursts into flames.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It burned my chainmail.
So I was like, okay, what do you want to do? And they're like, well, obviously we want to fucking ride north. I mean,
come on, bitch. What do you think this is?
That's the game. You know,
We're just chilling out in this forest. Might as well do something.
You said this was a quickie, so let's go ahead and make it quick, right?
I'm actually waiting for the day that somebody's like, you know what? I want to ride south. Because people fuck with DMs like that sometimes.
DM's gonna have to like come up with something random,
and you're just like, God damn it! You ride south.
There's an invisible barrier that prevents you from.
You die.
You ride south and ride off a cliff.
Like, this is what happens,
and that's the end of the game.
This is what happens when you ride south.
Exactly. Flapjack says, the first time I played D&D with the NIG boys, I killed an innocent woman and child whose house just burned down, and I asked the bad guy if I could help kill a prisoner. Oh my God.
Yeah, he was like neutral evil, I would say.
Flapjack?
Flapjack was like neutral evil.
That sounds like evil. You're like, why kill the...
Yeah, it
sounds like
he might have been chaotic evil.
This sounds like pure terrorism.
Chaotic evil is like very strong. That's like Satan, basically.
That's pretty Satanist to me. Killed a wife and a child. Their house
he
just burned
might
down.
be chaotic.
Oh,
evil.
I got you. He's leaning. He said I was lawful evil. That's not lawful. I guess maybe like if his point of view.
Technically, she's loitering.
Yep, that would be lawful evil.
You know what? Yeah, he's right.
If she was loitering
Kill her ass, dude.
and he slayed her.
She's just loitering out in the street. She ain't got no home. It just burned down.
She broke the.
Might as well
she broke the
end
law.
this now while we still can.
Kill her ass. Barbarian dwarf. It was because they were gonna snitch.
That's logical.
Oh my God! Yeah, logical evil is what that is.
Yep.
So we rode north.
Okay, so they get to the town. It's at the base of a mountain. I know it's like so cliche, right?
Is it?
It's fine.
I don't know. It's like it's like
it was adventurous to me.
It's like Lord of the Rings mixed with like The Hobbit.
Game of Thrones.
I don't know. It's a lot of stuff, but I just wanted to make it like your first game fun, right?
It was fun.
So I took out like all the boring shit, right?
Good.
Or not the boring shit. The stuff that is fun for people that have been playing for a long time, but it's hard for people who've never played before.
Sure. You did tell me it'd be a quickie, so like I was expecting.
I did not fucking say quickie.
Pretty sure it was a quickie. Pretty sure he says quickie.
You're like, penis, poo-poo.
And then what?
When did you fight the poop goblin? So
we're not there yet.
That's the dragon, Aldwin, the poop goblin that we will possibly face.
The dragon's name is Aldwin now, by the way. You just spoken into existence.
That's what happens, you know. I breathe things into existence,
Aldwin.
you know, just as if they just, you know, I don't create them. They come from the universe, and then I spout them out.
No, but I did think this was a cool piece of like role playing where so they ride north to the town, and I'm like, everything's shitty. This is probably the only place you should go, and it's obviously the tavern. So they go in, and I give them like a couple of things of note. And I forgot. Did you guys decide to talk to the drunken?
Oh yeah,
the drunken.
Dude, so I played it as if I was actually there, right? So you were like bunch of drunk dwarves everywhere.
Dwarves at
everywhere.
the bar.
They're just hanging out at the bar. They're everywhere. They're scattered everywhere. In the corner,
mysterious cloaked figure.
Yes, sitting
Classic,
in the corner.
Right? Classic.
And the first thing I said was, "I'm gonna go drink with those dwarves."
Right? Yeah. In real life, that's what you would do.
That's
too,
exactly
right?
what I do. I'll go hang out with them. They look like they're having fun.
And then when you're like, "Can I buy like some meat and stuff?" And I was like, "All right, 1 gold." And you're like, "Oh, what?" Like, okay,
like,
like,
all right,
that?
that's the price, right? So I start talking to the dwarves, and I'm like, what are you guys doing here? And they're like, we've been here for 17,000 months, and we were mining ore, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool,
something like
that.
And
I was like, what's his deal? and they were like, I don't know, he's been here for months too. He just always stands in the corner waiting for something, right? And I was like, okay, cool.
He's been there for weeks.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. Well, I'm done with you at this point.
Yeah.
So I saunter on over, right? I sashay through the sunset into his
You're starting to get buzzed
vicinity.
off that meat, son.
Dude, I'm buzzed as hell. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, say, cuz, we
Hey,
do.
Brand, who's in the background?
That's my sister. She came over to let my dog out.
Told her stop. So I
No, she died. Actually, I just pushed her. I heard. Oh shit! I just heard her fall down the stairs, so it's over now. My dog's
Oh
gone.
my god!
I believe that actually happened.
Brand, that's your sister.
That's your sister.
Dude, my heart dropped.
I
When
have
you said,
another
"Oh
one,
shit!"
it's
I was like,
fine.
"What happened?"
He does have another one. So he
Brand, how many sisters do you have?
2.
How many brothers do you have?
None.
How many moms do you have?
I think I one. You can only come out of one vagina, my dude.
Well,
Why do you think about it in those terms?
I mean, you haven't seen Altered Carbon, but
Yeah.
anyways.
Oh shit! I haven't seen it either.
Neither have I.
shit.
Neither have
So
I.
I saunter my way over to this hooded, hook-nosed,
The hooded figure,
scar-eyed
right?
figure with an eye patch and a peg leg, and he's like, "Arr," right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa. And the first thing I say, like, probably not like me-ish,
Yeah.
but I wanted to like advance the story because he did say it'd be a quickie. So I was like, what are you doing here? And the first thing, and then he played it so well too. He's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Oh, you bitch!" And then, dude, I figured out exactly what my strategy was going to be because he gave me like a tiny hint of like personality behind it. Right? I'm like, okay. I was like, "Can I buy you a mead?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." So I start buying him meads, getting them all liquored up and shit. And then I'm like, and then he opens up to me and he's like, "What are you guys here for the dragon?" And I'm like, you know what? He's liquored up enough.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. And
But you know what's beautiful too? And one thing that I love being a DM and like watching player characters like talk it out, they're like, he might be trying to kill the dragon himself and he might like not want us to kill the dragon. And like he might try to like, you know,
That's too damn bad.
I know they fucking like they talk out like all these scenarios of what could be happening. And they're like, and the guy's like, I'm right here. I can hear you.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, what kind of dragon was it? No, it's a silver. Wait. Oh, damn it. They don't know yet. I'm a bad DM.
Silver tongue.
You don't know yet.
I don't even know what these terms mean, dude. You could say everything in front of me and I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, they don't know yet. Hey, actually, last night I was on point with my you don't know. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of as a DM, that's kind of my favorite shit. You know, when characters are like, "Oh, what's the thing?" and I'm like, "You don't know."
What's the thing?
Yeah.
So,
like they're like, does he have fucking potions? I'm like, you don't know.
yeah. So we
Your
got
character doesn't
we
know.
got a poop brain dragon.
Yeah.
So we got him all liquored up, and then he finally reveals to me that his friends were murdered by the dragon, and he becomes a she. AKA Beth Doe, and it happens to be Alex's wife, the character Nadriel, and
Yeah.
it's like, cool, man, welcome to the. She was sitting there in front of us the whole time, just
Yeah.
like laughing at us.
And okay, no, but she didn't know, and that was like the beauty of it because I was role playing my wife's PC, and she didn't even know that was her character. Like she had her character sheet, but she didn't know that she didn't know when she was gonna come into the storyline, right? But I was
That's
like,
the best part about DMing, I'm sure. I've never done it. It's like a movie. You can just introduce characters whenever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It felt like a
Whenever you want.
It felt like a Quentin Tarantino movie,
But
just out
like-
of nowhere.
It just starts, starts at a tavern.
the whole
and it's
time
all
I knew
dialogue.
that the whole time I knew that Natalie was gonna be at the tavern like with the vendetta and shit. But like how it came into play literally depends on like what the player characters do. So I was like,
Did I play it the right way? Like, is that the most?
there's no right or wrong way, you know.
Was that the most optimal way to play it? Does that make sense? Like for the story?
I think like a lot of veteran characters do more like reconnaissance. So like,
I just want to get drunk with dwarves.
yeah. So I think a lot of them will be like, oh, there's doors over there, and then they'll try to get more information before they start doing shit. You know?
Before they start drinking and getting drunk with them.
Yeah, or no, I mean that's a normal shit. Like I do that all the time. Like that's kind of my go-to is like when I go to the tavern, I start buying people fucking beer.
Yeah,
I start buying fucking meads and ale. You
I just want to have fun with them, right? And I'm like, that guy in the corner looks like he could use a little bit of fun, right? So let me go ahead and buy some drinks for him.
NIG says, "Did you have fun? If yes, you played the right way."
I did. I had a lot of fun.
Well, there you go. Bam.
It was cool, man. We took tequila shots too, and I'm just done.
Yeah,
with it. I'm
and
done
also
with tequila.
it was like 3D D&D because while the player characters were drinking potion, we took tequila shots. So
Yeah.
it was like, you know what I mean? It's
like this potion don't taste too good.
it's like 3D chess.
So like our first battle too, we came up against like this gigantic werewolf, and then he like after Natalie attacked him, he vomited out a moon. Just like Vegeta did with like an artificial moon so he could become an Ozaru, right? And then he split into 2 Lycans. And he almost killed our little buddy Bilbo Baggins. And I was like, hell no, that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? No. Alex said it's going to be a quickie, so let's go ahead and finish this shit up quick, right?
Sorry.
So like
I had a dwarf companion whose name was Bungle. He met him by, yeah, it is Weed Talk. Dude, in Reeds, my character was drunk, but I rolled so good, so I wasn't hungover.
Oh, good. That's how that works.
Dude, sometimes, you know, the dice just wins out, you know what I mean? But,
saved by the die.
So, yeah, they met at the tavern, they became a party, and the drunken dwarfs that Justyn befriended at the bar were like, hey, I actually work at the base of the mountain in a mine, so I can take you there, but I don't know much after that. I could take you there, but though, you know? So on the path, they come across a fucking scary wolf thing. I believe it was a
dire wolf.
It was a dire wolf that transformed into 2 Lycans after it summoned a artificial full moon. So,
AKA Dragon Ball Weeb.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know why it transformed into 2 Lycans. I think because when I looked up the stat block, it was like a little easy for a level 5 party, but it was already still like.
But do you like how like we instantly started thinking of, okay, well, it was already damaged. Does the damage get halved between the 2 Lycans? And you're like, the arrow disappeared. I'm like, oh no!
No, I was like, you don't know. you don't know that.
But you're like, the arrow's gone. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Because like when they shot the dire wolf, there was an arrow stuck in his shoulder, but then when they transformed, neither of the Lycans had an arrow in them. So they're like, well, I don't know what that means.
Flapjack says, how smart was Justin's character? And IG says, A+, Vray Smatter, boy.
No, Justin's character has pretty low intelligence. I think it was like 11.
And then we played the game.
And then what happened after that? So, okay, you guys.
He said, yeah, I agree.
Okay, and that encounter was actually like really easy for them. None of them actually got damaged, except for
except for Bilbo.
Except for the NPC, yeah. But it was their first battle, so I wasn't like, oh well, fuck it, you know what I mean? They're fine. Actually, I forgot that they spent the night at the tavern, and Justyn was like, I'll sleep on the floor.
Oh, so
yeah.
Right,
you wake up with a fucking crick in your neck, and you take 2 damage.
I was like, oh shit!
He started the day with 2 damage.
Yeah,
because he fucking slept on the floor.
Because I let them sleep in the bed.
And then they get to the mountain, and the base of the mountain is a circular mine. It just goes in a circle. And my wife was a ranger, and she was like, do I see any plants? Because she fucks with plants. And I was like, yeah, you see 2 mushrooms. One's purple with red spots. The other one's red with purple spots. And then, you know, some shit happens. They find out that they got to brew a potion. They pay gold, or I forgot what happens, but somehow they find out that they got to drink a potion made out of the not poisonous mushroom, and it'll reveal a secret door in the base level. And then they climb up and they go super far. And then at top of that, there's these 3 orcs that are legendary smiths, and they're fucking like smithing and shit. And then let's see what happens after that. So they're like, yeah, they're like, we're trying to kill the dragon, and the orcs are like, I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the dragon. Yeah. Dragon doesn't give a shit about us. We just live here. Yeah,
I'm just here smithing. You know what I mean?
It's your boy Smith.
Yeah, we just do it because we're dumb and it's fun, and we're young, dumb, and full of cum. You know what I mean? Like
and that. They were, dude. They're orc cum. You know, it's like green, thick.
But these guys were like persistent. They're like, we want better weapons from that. So you know, they're like, all right, you know. Here,
as we should be. I think
this, and this, blah blah blah, and they're like, okay, all we need for something is a fucking meteorite ingot, right? And then they're like, well, where do we find that? But it was like the one thing that they kept hearing from the dwarves was like, I don't know shit about that, but I know about rocks.
Yeah, because Natalie found the mushrooms, and it was like a red mushroom with purple stripes and a purple mushroom with red stripes or whatever. And then she was like, every single person we come across, she'd be like, which one of these is not poison? And she did it. She kept doing it to like all the dwarves, and like, they all go, bitch, I don't know. We just know rocks. I don't know mushrooms. I just know rocks. I can tell you about rocks.
Yep, exactly. And then this is actually like probably my favorite part of the night. The NIG podcast finished up around this point, and I reached out to Jeremy. I was like, "Hey, do you and Reed want to hop on and like fucking from Discord be a couple of NPCs?" Sorry. And then
so funny.
Real quick, let's throw Flatback
Bolby,
says,
no!
I thought my AC was my HP, so every time I got hit, I was like, boys, I'm gonna die. That's hilarious. Your HP is 14. No, but and then NIG says that's letting you off easy, Justyn. In Pathfinder, I think sleeping in uncomfortable conditions gives you a level of fatigue. Yeah, and that's even above my head because I mostly only play D&D, and Pathfinder has like a lot more of the mechanics, like
conditions
like
and shit,
numbered rules.
Okay.
And D&D is like a good amount of mechanics, but also like mostly flavor, mostly role play.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You kind of make it up as you go. So, but in Pathfinder, a lot more is like written out in numbers. So that's why he's saying like there's actually levels of fatigue. I think there is in D&D also, but I don't think like most DMs don't even use it because it's like not even a big deal. And yeah, that's why my current character in Reed's game got restful armor. I don't have to take my armor off to sleep. So yeah, because like heavy armor, like you can't really sleep in it.
Yeah,
if you do,
it's giant hunks of metal shards, basically.
My AC was
Shrapnel you're
20.
sleeping
I
on.
was a strong boy. Holy shit, dude, that's insane.
Strunk.
So with his AC being 20, that means that like you have to hit a 20 or above to attack to actually land an attack on him. But
it's a 1 out of 20 chance.
So depending on the monster that is trying to hit him or the person or whatever, because like you know how you get bonuses to your attack roll. So that's some ways that you could roll like maybe like a 19, 18, 17, 16. You know what I mean? If you're using something you're proficient with or whatever. But it's still like that's fucking high, bro.
I think my intelligence was -1 though.
He said do. He said do.
Do.
-1 do.
1 do.
But anyway, so they go back down to the other level, and they also like accidentally uncovered a trap that was going to probably murder one of them.
Yeah. So we Natalie is an archer, so she's like, okay, so Eric's
she's a ranger.
Okay. So Eric's cast like a fire spell on her arrow tip so that it's like a torch basically.
Eric's has an ability to imbue magic, and at first it was just to Justyn because he's an Eldritch Knight. She could imbue his sword with ice, and then she gained the ability to imbue fire as well later. And then after doing a battle together, she became comfortable enough to where she could also imbue Natdriel's arrows as well. So, bop, bop, bop. Continue.
Okay, sorry. Like the frame started dropping and shit. All right, so then what happened after that was, so she imbued her arrow with the fire. Natalie shot it in the air. Boom! It's stuck into the side of like the rock face, and then it basically lit it up, right? So it's a lantern, it's a torch, it's good to go, right? So we start climbing up this huge freaking ladder, basically, and then at one point Natalie's like, "Well, maybe I can shoot another arrow, but I only have 2 hands, right?"
Yeah,
so I'm like,
yeah,
"Okay,
yeah.
Natalie, you hold on to this with one hand. You hold the bow." I will hold on to the ladder. With the other hand, I will knock the arrow, and then Eric's will hold on with one hand and then imbue with fire, right? So then, boom, we make another torch, and then when we shot it up, Alex goes, "You guys discovered a trap." Boom, it explodes. All these rocks start coming down. I get 5 damage, you know, so on and so forth, whatever. So,
yep.
And then we finally make our way up there. That's when we find the orcs, and then that's
okay. So pause there though, because of the way they rolled. I was actually going to make one of them like just hit the fucking trap and probably get killed. You know what I mean?
You were gonna kill us?
I was probably gonna kill one of you on the trap, but because of the way you rolled, like also the whole like all 3 of you guys are hanging on with one hand and doing something with the other hand. that whole thing, like I made all of them roll and they all rolled super high. So I was like, all right, I'll allow it. Y'all do that. And then I rolled myself to see like about the trap and stuff. So she happened to shoot the trap. And so they took damage from the rocks falling down, but it was way less than the damage if they had like continued to climb and triggered the explosion by actually fucking touching the trap. So it was kind of really fucking cool from my point of view, because I was like, man, like the heart of the cards are just really on your side right now. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the reason why I kind of like wanted to build something in that was gonna kill one of you is to like teach you that like consequences are real on D&D.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So I kind of am like trying to kill you a little bit, but
well, see, like we realized like that the consequences were, goddamn, they were real because. I mean, like, even just shooting that trap damaged us, right? Like, even like sleeping on the floor damaged me. Like, I realized at that point, like, ugh. And then, like, my favorite part, whenever we finally, like, I don't know if you want to jump here, but whenever we finally got Jeremy and Reed on to join the game as NPCs. And it's, man, it sucks right now because, like, the stream has just dropped frames, like, insane, like an insane amount. For some reason, it's just dropping like crazy. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I don't think they can hear us right now.
Oh, yeah, they said the stream is effing hard. Okay, I was wondering if it's just me. Did you hear that? ISP is dead. It's the year of NIG podcast now. I think you mean. And we're back again.
Oh, this goddamn stream just completely went down. It's
goddamn Carol Baskins.
We're live in
Carol
Discord. It's working there.
Okay, so we're having some technical difficulties.
He's right. So we might have to cut this one a little bit short, but yeah, so far it's a shit ton of fun.
Okay, cool. But I just wanted to say right quick that Jeremy and Reed from NIG Podcast called in on Discord, and they played the part of twin dwarf and ingot salesmans. And they did a phenomenal job. I was fucking in stitches laughing at them. Like,
oh my god, they were so good.
Their names were like Rumble and Frumble.
Grumples and Frumples.
Yeah, and then they were like, I don't know.
That's fucking dope.
And they're from.
Please tell me they talked together and they rhymed.
Almost. But they were saying that they're from the Dragon Puncher clan, but they've never actually punched a dragon. So part of their fee was that. Justyn has to bring down part of the dragon for them to punch it so that they can like fulfill their legacy. And but Justyn was like, shit, we already promised the whole dragon carcass to the orcs, but he was like, okay, we'll bring something for you to punch.
Oh yeah. So like they were the Dragon Puncher clan or whatever, and they were like, well, you know, it'd be pretty cool if we could live up to the name because we haven't punched a dragon in like 2,000 years or whatever. Like they had this like whole accent and shit going. Yeah. And I was like, okay, would you be fine punching the corpse of a dragon? They were like, oh, you know, I think that'll work.
I could do this.
Yeah. And then there was one point too where like we were haggling on something, like haggling hard, and I was like, got a bunch of goddamn Jews over here. And then Jeremy completely broke character and just started laughing, like cackling. And then
he was like,
learn it, respect it, jack off to it, crank your fucking hog.
Dude, it was so great. And then as soon as I said that, I heard Alex roll the dice, and he looks at me, he goes, one of them was upset by what you said, offended by what you said, and then Rhea's like, wait a minute, what did you just say? Dude, like they came on and completely just, they did so much better than anybody expected. It was so great.
Even me, like, because I played like a one-off with them, and so I know what they're capable of, but even me, I was like taken aback. I was like, you know, because I asked him to come out. I was like, it's just his birthday. It's his first fucking campaign.
It's his birthday.
Hop on as a couple of NPCs, you know what I mean? And dude, I was fucking in stitches hardcore, dude. And I was like rolling dice and fucking, you know, making it happen. But the whole like, because like I gave them like very minimal information about the campaign, and they fucking ran with that shit, dude. And they made it hilarious. And now that there's a whole another like level to the campaign now, which is that even though it's a one-off, but it's rolling into today as well. But now Justyn has promised the corpse of the dragon to 2 different parties. He's promised it to the orcs and also to the corpse puncher fucking frumbles and brumbles and shit. So,
Crumples and frumples.
yeah, so we'll see how that plays out. But fucking man, I was cracking up the whole entire time.
Yeah, it was so great. So I'm excited. I finally got the opportunity to play the game, and it was you made it very digestible. So
thanks,
thank
pal.
you, my man.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Reed, I got this for you.
Chug dick.
Chug dick. Shout out to my Sunday podcast homies. Oh, it's so sweet of you, my man. All right, you ready for mine, my man?
Yeah, let's go.
Here it goes. Here it happens. Let's go and happen right now. You know what I'm saying? Today, my boys, we're talking about solar opposites. I said something about aliens being in it, and it's kind of like Rick and Morty, but aliens are also in Rick and Morty. That's what this shit is, dude.
Yes.
So it's it's a secondary show by Justyn Roiland, who's also the co-creator of Rick and Morty, and it is literally about.
Hey, wait. I'm sorry, but can we rewind a little bit?
Yeah.
Bran didn't get it. Final thoughts.
Oh shit, Bran! What's your final thought? You stupid, ugly little bitch.
I want to play with y'all next time if that's cool.
Yes, it's very cool.
Yes, since now we will allow some people over the house, you can definitely come.
Yeah, Texas
I can
has
play from
opened
Discord
up.
too.
No, you can
and
come
we
over.
can open up.
Yeah, you can come
Okay.
over.
Yeah, we know how reclusive you are, so.
Yeah, you're fine. You're definitely not infected. But yeah, solar opposites.
Thanks, man. I really don't fucking go anywhere if I don't have to.
So
yeah, you quarantine without COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon, have you finished Solar Opposites?
Yes, that last couple episodes are fucking like surreal.
Okay.
And kind of cool. And I liked a lot about the show.
That's great because I still haven't finished it. It's so funny because like Brandon was like, "What are we talking about?" And I was like, "I think I'm gonna talk about Solar Opposites." And he's like, "I think you mean polar." And I'm like, "No, dude, it's that new Justyn Roiland show." And he's like, "Oh, where's it at?" So I tell him it's on Hulu. He's like, "All right, well,
he's like, I finished it."
He's like, "I'll watch it for the show." And now I'm finding out that he finished it before me, the guy that told him to start watching the show.
How embarrassing!
I don't have a kid. So I don't really have much to do.
That's real talk. That's dead life because I was like, I'm gonna be the first one to finish Final Fantasy VII ever, and then like the next day, Justin was like, "Oh, I beat the game, by the way." Not Justin, sorry, Germany.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Germany was like, "Hey, I beat the game already."
Yeah.
And me and Justin were like, "Fuck, we got kids or whatever."
So, dude, the show is really damn good.
Excuses.
Like, it starts off a little weird. Like, you know how like when shows like their pilots are kind of like they try really hard because they're trying to rope you in or whatever.
Yes.
That's kind of how it starts off, but it also has like Justyn Roiland's swagger. Like the guy's been through so much shit now. Like he knows how to kick a story off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like while you're watching this show try its hardest to pull you in, that's Discord. While you're watching a show trying its hardest to pull you in, you're also watching a show that seems as though it's existed since the beginning of time, essentially. Does that make sense?
100%.
It's got the confidence behind it. It's got the genius voice cast of Justyn Roiland, Thomas Middleditch. He plays like it's weird.
Oh yeah, the Middleditch.
I guess they're like gay aliens, kind of. They're kind of lovers, but they're also best friends. But also like love and like sex is not really like a part of their alien type
culture thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a strange like.
It is, and they have kids, which are like their replicants, is what they're called. So like Corvo, who's Justyn Roiland's character, has a replicant that looks exactly like him. What's his name? Yumulak, I think. Right?
Yumulak.
Yeah, Yumulak, right? And then Terry has a replicant that looks exactly like him, who's a girl. So it's like they have their own kids, but they start their own family together. But the whole premise of the show, is they're trying to fix up their ship so they can get off of Earth because Earth is just a nightmarish hellscape to them.
Yeah, they hate and every like intro, like how they do the Rick and Morty intros where it's like different animations for like most of the newer shows, like whenever they decide to do that. But in this show, it's kind of like in the middle of it, like he's narrating the like opening scene.
Oh yeah,
like, what the story? What
I'm holding the people. You see me?
And it's like it gets. I fucking hate Earth. And then every like new episode, he says something else that he hates about Earth, and I think that's pretty cool.
So when he does his voice, does he do like almost the Rick voice? Where
Almost
like,
Rick. He sounds like almost
like,
Rick. Yeah, like he's like Terry. What's going on over here? Like he sounds like he's like he's
not straining as hard.
Yeah, he's pulling himself back from sounding like Rick. Like you can still hear it, you know what I mean?
Like he wants to be Rick, but he's not doing it.
He only has one voice. It's Justyn Roiland. Like
this is my voice, Wordy.
Basically, so like he's kind of restraining himself a little bit, and like the character is also very, very dumb. Like he's very ignorant to like the typical type like earthly desires and earthly how things work on Earth. You know what I mean? So it's he's kind of trying to understand how all this shit works and how he needs to interact with people, but also his biggest focus is that he is trying to fix his ship to get off the planet. But he can't help but be tempted by like the wonders that Earth has to offer, and one of those wonders is acceptance from people that you don't know.
Sounds like the plot of Madagascar 2.
Oh man, who said this shit? It was Brand. It was you. You said it sounds like Phil of the Future, right? Basically.
No, it's,
why does that sound familiar?
There was a meets there. I gotta look it back. I don't remember what I said. Joe was fucking hammered.
Are you on a bender?
It was a Disney Channel movie. He said it sounds like Phil of the Future meets I forget what it was, but
dude, what is Phil of the Future? Why does that sound so familiar?
That's what I said.
Oh, it's Superman's origin story meets Phil of the Future. Because they leave the planet they're on because it's about to explode, and they take like this escape pod with like very limited number of people. They land on Earth, and then they're just like this out of place family that's just trying to get back home.
Oh, so it's Dragon Ball.
Yeah, dude. That's basically exactly what it is.
Basically, pick a cartoon. There's probably like a character arc in there like that somewhere.
Yeah, or you can pick some
games.
Same thing.
Right?
Brand, what do you think of the show so far? I mean, I know you finished the whole thing, but what do you think, my man?
I like how they don't hold back when other shows would hold back or go a different direction. They're just like, what you think is going to happen is what's going to happen, but it's still going to be funny.
Okay, you have like an example?
Like just when somebody does something and they're saved from like dying, or like say they miss one accident, like falling down the stairs. They'll be like, "Oh my god, I almost just died off the stairs," and they take like 2 steps forward and get hit by a fucking bus and just explode everywhere. And that's
oh, dude.
And then like sometimes people get cut in half, and like they still talk and like move their body with their first like their hands. They're just scooting their like half carcass and just talking. It's still weird.
So is that funny or?
Yeah, it's
kind of.
I mean, think
it's
about
a cartoon. It's not real.
Think about Rick and Morty, right? Like how many times do they die? How many times do like disgusting, gross shit like happen? But it's also like it's hilarious at the same time, right?
Yeah, I think it definitely depends on the delivery of it, though.
Sure.
And since they're from the same creators, I mean, this is just me talking out my ass because I haven't seen it, but I'm assuming that it's done in, well, not a tasteful. Tasteful is not the right word, but like I guess like in a good way,
organic way,
in a way that makes it not cringe-worthy, I guess.
It doesn't make it as, I don't know, abrasive as it's not as abrasive as Family Guy with its joke formula and how they go about doing it, but
it's less abrasive than
is
Family
it as
Guy?
abrasive as this?
Is it rolling?
Oh, is it rolling? Yeah.
The Justyn Roiland's voice is just everywhere, man. Grab my Terry full flaps, Corvo and Terry. Oh man, that makes it so much worse. You know that? God, you don't know shit. I gotta teach you everything, don't I?
I gotta fucking DM after this.
It's not written by Dan Harmon. I think it's pretty cool that you get to see the difference in
grab my Terry flaps.
Like what they actually
they each bring to the table. Yeah,
together.
Yeah.
There's not nearly as much nihilism.
Yeah. It's not as like drunk, sad Dan Harmon. It's a little bit light and fluffy, but at the same time not. I do like what Dan Harmon brings to Rick and Morty a lot as well.
Yeah, he brings a lot of that philosophical nihilism that like
philosophical. Yeah,
it makes you think. It's like yeah, life does technically suck. Everybody's gonna die at the end of the day. Like
Braniel.
it's not the greatest experience that anybody could possibly have. But then you have Justyn Roiland kind of like roping that in, and he's like, You know, like the whole Morty
don't
speech.
say roping.
The whole Morty speech where he's like, everybody's going to die. Nobody matters. Come watch TV with us. And it's like, that makes perfect sense. Like, yeah, stop worrying about like this existential thing that you got going on where you are literally a blip on the radar in the scope of the universe, but you matter to somebody else. None of that. It doesn't matter that you don't matter. It should matter that you matter to other people. So let's go hang out.
That's also one thing that I like about Rick and Morty, though, is that like it's so ridiculous and it's so out there, but it's also like chock filled with legitimate fucking theoretical physics. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that one episode about things being quantum. I was like, this is like the best explanation of what quantum is, because like quantum is one of those things
There's
where
two
it's like,
dots, you little shit.
It's like, I'm not gonna act like I'm fucking really smart and I know what it is, but it's like I think that I kind of have an idea of what something being quantum is, but I think that but like I for sure can't explain it to somebody. You know what I mean? But I think that episode with like the fucking blips on the thing, you know what I mean? I was like, that's like the hands down best example I've ever seen.
The Schrodinger's cats all outside, dude.
You know what I mean? Like, cause like every time I try to be like, wow, what? Like when people are like, what's quantum? I'm like, it like exists on a fucking, you know what I mean? Like it's hard to explain.
It's a little easier to start explaining it now.
Yeah, just watch Rick and Morty, bro.
See, and like, yeah, exactly. Like, and the fun thing, I guess, about this show specifically is that it doesn't really delve into that type of sci-fi shit, but it's almost more human than Rick and Morty, which is funny because they're aliens.
Even though it involves aliens,
exactly.
There is your sci-fi tech bits in there because, of course, they're aliens, and that's very fun to watch. What some of those things do, like
the Schlumar, you got to connect it to the Ream bar. Yeah, like stuff like that. But like when you have these aliens,
the kids get like this weird plume on their head because they don't wash their hands enough, and then what that does is just makes the male one makes people like want to be their friend, and the other one makes like they basically just there's like a human aphrodisiac, kind of like that episode of Love Potion number 9.
Kind of like your boy Alex Soto,
right? And also like you have Corvo and Terry that are like they realize that people don't like them, and then they have this incessant need to make those people like them. So then like they release these nanobots all throughout the city through the drinking water, and it goes in their pee, and then it comes they piss it out, right? And now they have all the data like, okay, well this person really, really hates you, but these people like you, and these people think you're kind of weird, but maybe you can win them over. So like then they start tailoring the way that they act to make the people like them, and then they start running for an HOA. Like it's so funny because it's like,
but even that's like a fucking commentary on
exactly
like, celebrity, you know,
and like I guess like the human condition, like because everybody wants to be liked to some degree, right? Like there's a degree like where you're like, you know, I don't really want to be hated by everybody, so it's like it's such a human type show for these aliens. Like they're finally experiencing what it means to be human, and it works really well, really well.
Yeah. Well, this is probably the 5th recommendation for this show that I've had, and I have Hulu, so I don't know why I haven't even watched it yet.
And it's 8 episodes, and they are less than 30 minutes each. So boom, boom, boom.
So
you know what I'm saying, little boy?
I could fly through it.
You can fly through, you little bitch.
Yeah, the first one, just to put it on the record.
Fuck you, Justin. I want to be hated. I'm sorry, Jeremy.
Who said that?
Jeremy. He's in the Discord right now. That's what that is. I'm the villain of the ISP. Dude, I think the shit's finally working now. I think the stream is not 100% where it's supposed to be, but I think it's getting there.
Let me refresh.
So
it's not working for
dude,
me,
bro. It's a fun show. It's cool. Like if you're into Rick and Morty type stuff, watch this because it scratches that itch between the Rick and Morty episodes. And all 8 of these episodes dropped the same day. It was like May 8th or something. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying?
I said boom, boom, boom.
I said boom. Somebody say yeah, yo. Also,
Yayo.
They cuss all the time.
Wait a minute. You talking about curse words?
They be cussing, dude.
Wait, you talking about a cartoon? They say curse words are Bono and Boy?
They be cussing on that show, dude.
Oh shit! Like what they say? Like darn it.
They say like darn it, dang it, dang goobit. You know, like stuff like that. You know.
Yeah. They say coom.
They say coom. They say cum. You know what I mean?
They say cook.
It's so funny because like I think they're gay aliens, but also sexual.
You don't know?
Sexuality doesn't really matter to them, but also I think they're gay aliens. Like, Brand, where do they sleep? Where does Terry and Corvo sleep? Probably in the same bed. He's gone. Right? Is he gone? Yeah, he's gone. There he is. He's with this dog right now.
Don't call his sister a dog, bro.
It's a fun show.
That's very rude.
It's a fun show.
She can probably hear this.
All right, you ready to final thoughts on what's going on?
Final thoughts. I'm gonna watch it.
There, good. All right, Brand. So final thoughts on Solar Opposites.
What a shitty dog sitter.
Your sister?
Yeah,
Justin called her a dog.
I said she's a bitch.
No, Justin was like, Brand's sister looks like a dog or something.
I didn't
like
say that. What I said specifically was, look at that dog over there.
And it was your sister that was there.
The only person on stream.
You fuck.
Okay, so Brand, out of 10, what would you rate Solar Opposites?
A hard 7.5.
Would you recommend?
That's pretty good, dude. This guy's a critic.
7.5. I fuck with it.
Yeah, this guy's a critic, you know. I think
I feel like it's fair.
Even you're fine with like 1.5 out of 10, you know? But like this is like
Alex like, this is the best fucking thing I've ever seen. At every fucking thing he's ever seen. So
you don't know me.
It's like a dog when it sees a squirrel.
It's pretty accurate.
You don't even know me, you hairy fuck.
This is pretty accurate. It is what it is.
You know, I was about to add you to my fucking campaign, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh, this ain't happening now. You
Man.
Yeah, last night I was like, I'm
if you're
drunk with
that
power.
easily offended, I don't want to play in your D&D campaign.
I know, he's going to make everything worse. Okay, are you guys ready for the world favorite segment? What do you think about this? I think I can find a way. I think I've had this before. What do you think about this?
You know what?
Oh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to move this.
Can you just roll persuasion real quick?
Let me get my... What do I have to roll for that?
D20. Add your charisma. Am I drunk?
Charisma.
Am I drunk?
Yeah,
add your
charisma.
Add your charisma.
I'm going to move this over here.
Dude, Alex, make a character with my accent. What kind of character? Like a character for you? Or what? Like an NPC? Oh, NPC with your accent. Okay. It'll probably be like what kind of character would it have? I'm gonna go dwarven, even though I know fucking Dutch people are tall.
That's funny. I dig that. So I guess we're just doing our. Let me get this. All right.
What time?
Yeah.
Wait. We're about to play it tonight. If you want to sit in and talk about Westworld, Justin.
No.
What time, Brand? Oh, Brand says what time? Copy NPC.
Copy episode.
Central Standard Time.
Copy episode.
We decided to stop. Yeah.
You stupid accent.
I rolled an 18.
Yeah. I've got some NPCs you could play. Listen to Alex trying to act like he knows everything.
I rolled an 18.
Fuck you, Justin. I want to be hated. No, hate only BJs. What? I am the villain of the ISP. No,
maybe this will work.
I just in the call. Final thoughts.
Okay, I need to cut this shit out of the actual episode. Okay, here we go. Hey, Brand, are you ready for this, you little bitch boy?
Dude, I feel offended by Germany saying that I think that I know everything.
That you think?
I act like I know everything.
That's true because, I mean, just look at you. Hold my beer while I go.
I'm offended.
You should not be offended because it's 100%. You hold my beer while I grope the bouncer. Brand, you ready?
Here, wait.
Yeah.
Are you going to give it to me or no?
I'm going to give this to you.
Oh, I thought you were going to.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you. What are you talking about?
Oh. Alex, I rolled an 18.
You're over 18?
Are you over 18?
Oh, that's a grope.
Shit. Is that Germany?
He's like, don't you be touching me. Don't you touch me.
It might be.
Oh, shit. Germany. What's up, baby boy?
Germany just hopped up in this bitch.
What's up, BB?
Oh, my baby. What you doing, girl?
I just thought I'd crash this party.
What's good, fam?
You see this shit, dude?
Hey, why'd you say I act like I know everything, bro?
Because you do.
Because you said you didn't want to act like you know everything, and I was like, oh yeah, here goes Alex again, acting like he knows everything.
Aw, man.
But it's also like 100% true. Like, I mean, just look at him.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but here's what you got to do for the school of everything. If you want to know everything, you got to learn it. First off, you got to learn it. First off, you got to
learn it, respect it, jack off to it, crank your fucking hog.
I love the dogs barking in the background too.
I genuinely don't fucking remember saying that.
Well, sir, that's you.
Alex, what happened here, my man? So we had this.
All right, so there's a guy.
It's obviously in Ukraine.
I'm going to take off so I don't fuck up your audio.
All right, no.
He weighs like about $110, and he squeezed the bouncer's nipples. The bouncer looks like fucking Bjorn Halfderferson.
I like him.
He's like about 6'7", and he's like about 247 kilos. And the guy's like, I'm dancing. You're not gonna let me in the club. I'm dancing. I think the little flag on his shoulder, by the way, is the Netherlands flag. He's like, I'm gonna dancing with you. The guy, he's like, he doesn't even slap him. He grabs his face and pushes him, and the guy flies across and then falls down, and then he literally slaps him. And then the other guy who's filming is like, let me take a selfie, and he shows his like. He's like, look, dude, this is my leather jacket. It's my chest with a fucking it's a shirt underneath.
Passes out.
He passes out over the grate, which is perfect because, like, if he wants to throw up into the sewers, he can now do that. You know?
Dude, I think he knew, right? I think the bouncer was like, you know what? I'm gonna put his ass over that grate just in case this stupid. Oh shit! Wait! And just in case this stupid little shit just so happens to vomit, right? Like, just so I don't want to have to clean this shit up off the sidewalk. This stupid little shit, he's going to vomit right into the sewer, right where it belongs, every single time. All right. What could go wrong? Something if I... oh, no, this is the perfectly cut vomit. I think is what it's called. Something
that's
like that.
gross.
Yeah, it's going to be gross. For sure it's going to be gross. All right. God damn, I need more RAM for this.
It never gets old.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
Every time I hear it, I can't
play
help but
the
giggle.
damn video. Play it.
Just play it. Listen,
it.
What's wrong with your internet?
Jamie, play it.
Are you talking about? Is that a
Jamie?
Joe Rogan
Play
reference?
the video, Jamie. We're on Spotify now. We're exclusive to Spotify. We can't be messing shit up now.
What happened in Germany? He just
play the video. God damn. Jamie been messing up, man.
Baby, come back.
Baby, come back.
Yeah.
It just played. I don't understand what the goddamn problem is. Just play the goddamn video.
Penis, poo poo.
Go.
Brian, we can see the reflection of your porn in your eyes.
You watching porn over there?
I'm trying to watch this broken ass Twitch stream because it's the only way I can watch these fucking videos.
Dude, I have no.
Okay, you know what?
I have no idea what is going on.
I think this means that we probably need to all go to our bunkers right now.
Think so?
I think this is probably
a
like
bunker.
Oh, God damn it!
What? You don't have a bunker?
Oh, okay. I guess that one's not gonna work. Maybe I could skip to this one. God damn it!
Damn it, dude. We got the...
Come on!
Really film roll podcasty right now.
I know, right? It's like Aaron Gomez is like controlling the
because we have technical difficulties.
Aaron Gomez is controlling. He is the head of my ISP, dude. That's what's happening.
Whoa, dude.
All right. Let's see.
Dude, this sucks.
I guess let's see if this works. All right,
dude, run an internet connection speed. You should do that right now just to see what happens.
Just to see what happens. Yeah,
but do it on the Twitch stream because that's fun.
You think so?
Listen here.
I feel like if I exit out of this though, like okay, let's. Oh, Killer Jerry!
Killer Jerry! Good ball, Jerry!
That's a duck. What the fuck? Why is she? Oh, okay. I think I get it. Oh, this is a TikTok.
It's a TikTok, dude. What happened, my man?
Dude, people hate about TikTok.
Alley Destroyer! Killer Jerry! Good ball, Jerry! Good ball!
Brandon, did you see it, dude?
Yeah, I mean, I just finished it.
Flapjack said that duck is thick.
Duck, good boy. Flapjack said
Good
this duck, this is fake AF. No, it isn't, dude. Check this duck out, dude. He's bloodthirsty.
Kill Alley Destroyer!
Hey, when are you gonna realize that it's not about the duck?
Jerry! Good ball!
Wait, if it's not about the duck, what is it about then? Like, besides the duck, what even is
social commentary on
what
the
is even
state
cool
of
about this show besides the
state
duck?
of capitalism on the world today?
Yeah, you know what I
is.
mean? Like,
Dude,
you know
what? That song smacks.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Chop and screw.
All right, here we go. Right quick. Ready? You ready? Okay, wait. But pretend you're the girl running from the duck.
All right.
Let me see that booty do right quick. Right?
Oh shit!
Let me see that booty do right quick.
Just like that, right?
What the fuck? Why did I just hear myself?
You just
right?
you sped it up. No.
What is happening? Wait, did I unmute?
Yeah, you unmuted. What is your problem, my man? Why would you do that?
I unmuted.
It up now. Wait.
Brandon, did you do that?
That's Brand.
Did I unmute?
Yeah, you unmuted. What is your problem, my man? Why would you do that?
I'm muted.
Wait.
Brandon, did you do that? I'm muted.
That's Brand.
Did I unmute? Who's
Yeah, you unmuted.
Wait, is somebody fucking with us? They hop in the Discord and fucking play the shit.
I'm muted.
Oh, it's the site. Flapjack says it's the site. Oh shit, he might be right.
Fucking with us? They hop in the Discord.
He's right.
Oh my god. So we missed a lot of chats because of the shitty connection we have.
Thanks,
but
Flappy.
Brandon,
Thanks,
it's a trap. This is an NIG podcast, by the way. Brandon, it's a trap. She's underage. Don't do it. Flapjack says, but I'm underage. Yeah. So I can say she's thick. And then Germany says, Flapjack found the loophole. The poop hole loophole. And Flapjack says, got him. He's been hanging out with fucking too many Americans.
I know, right?
He put GOTM. Got him.
Got him.
And then Germany says, Justin, talk about my interest. And then Flapjack says, the fuck is going on? It's the site. You idiot, Justin. And then Justin says, I didn't know.
And then
Brand says, I'm not falling for it. And then Germany says, ha, got him.
You know what? I think that finally confirms my suspicions because the GoPro video against the recorded audio is always a little bit faster. Did you hear how it was pitched up just a little bit?
Yes.
I think Twitch is speeding us up.
Yes.
Just the tiniest bit.
Yes.
I figured it out. Oh, shit. And you can find us at idiotsyncratic.show. That's the site that hosts all of our conspiracy theories about Twitch speeding us up even faster than our actual wave audio form, the mastered audio. That's where you can find it.
Yes.
Right there. All 4 of the last episodes.
Wait, I thought we have MP6.
Thought process. Simping on some Windows, the Taylor Lautner contract, which is
Oh,
you
that was
taking
a
your
good
shirt
one.
off. It's kiss time.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a
Yeah,
good
we were hungover as shit, but there it is. There's our Discord. You can join us right there. Boom, we got 15,000 billion members online right now. There's the Twitch stream, which for some reason was unmuted.
50 billion million.
For some reason was completely unmuted.
Oh, so it's your fault then.
You don't know anything about anything. There's the fire ass feed.
I knew it was his fucking fault, dude. The whole time.
Fucking brainless.
You know what I mean? Boom! There's that shit right there. Oh my god, Bran, where can we find you at, my man?
Nowhere really.
At your house?
He literally does not exist.
Yeah, you can find me in my apartment or like, I don't know, somewhere.
Jermaine.
What's your address?
Yeah, what's your address? Oh, Jermaine Dupree, he already hopped off. All right, well, Jermaine Dupree, you can find him at twitch.tv/NIG podcast.
I think you mean Frumples.
Not a, it is not a black band.
Oh, he's back.
He just literally
shit!
Oh my god, what the hell? What's up, baby boy?
Frumples.
The dogs aren't barking anymore. I can talk until they start barking again.
Oh, good. Okay, Frumples, where can we find you? Or Grumples, I forget which one you are.
I was Frumples. You can find us.
He knows.
You can find us at NIG Podcast. It stands for Not Important Gaming. That's here on Twitch at 8:30 Central. I can hear you playing the clip in the fucking background, you bitch. can also find us on YouTube at Not Important Gaming, and you can find us on Twitter at @GamingImportant.
Wait,
You know what? Maybe I thought at one point we could find you on YouTube with new episodes, but we haven't even seen the most recent episode.
Wait, hey,
with us on it. So what?
Germany?
The hell,
what's the name of your podcast again?
I guess you're just a liar.
NIG podcast.
Hey, you want to know a fun fact?
So hard.
You want to know a fun fact? Germany.
Yeah, I'm down for fun facts.
Okay, so you know how you plus Reed equals NIG podcast, right?
Well, me plus Reed plus Dave, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about him, but yeah.
Oh.
Okay, right. But so
you got a third.
And you know how like in this clip I have you guys are saying right?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
So I didn't do this on purpose, but I didn't know how else to name this button other than NIG You know what I mean? So my button says NIG
Yeah,
right?
why don't you go ahead and play the soundbite?
Yeah, why don't you say that
the
whole
soundbite that
word
would pronounce it for us, dude?
Just say it as a word.
Yeah, this is a soundbite that pronounces it.
NIG.
No, dude, he looks like not right now, Alex. Don't do that. You look like you take truck selfies right
Let's
now.
take this, like,
it's probably not a good idea.
NIG.
You got a Miller Lite and a mustache and a ball cap on, and you
What's up,
have
nigga?
zero sleeves.
I know, right?
All you need is a pair of fucking really expensive sunglasses that you can lose in the lake later on because you're like an idiot.
You know what's funny?
I think he's talking about me.
That's not even cool because you know how many fucking sunglasses I've lost in the lake, you bitch.
It's a very tender subject for him.
What's up, nigga?
You know what I mean?
That's our podcast.
Hey, how about you go ahead and play that chopped and screwed version?
Oh,
go ahead and play us out, my man. Go ahead and play us out.
You really
play us
like
out.
it, right?